Why is she getting arrested for walking on the street?
Okay, well, one, I just got here, so I don't know.
If I can't see your eyes, then I'm gonna feel that you're a threat to me. Okay?
So they're illegally detaining me for my First Amendment constitutional
investigation. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Doesn't matter what it is.
I'm asking you if I committed a crime. If you're telling me that I committed a crime and I'm under arrest or I'm being investigated for a crime.
Before you speak another word,
No,
I want you to
no,
call your supervisor.
no.
Before you speak another,
I'm the chief.
so
now,
you're the chief.
Yes.
You're the
you
chief.
Need to leave.
Okay, well you call
Call
somebody else. You better call somebody else.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop.
Am I under arrest?
You are being stopped for walking down the wrong side of the road when there's a sidewalk available, just like I explained to you.
But we just got here.
What?
We just got here
Would
to
you
the
walk down
sidewalk.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Sir,
Would you like to
I
give
know
me
my
your
rights,
name?
sir.
Sure.
I would like your supervisor, please.
Sure, you can after you give me your
No,
name.
sir.
Okay, come here. Come here. Put your phone there.
Go get Papa.
There you go. What's in your hand?
A tooth.
Drop it. Okay, none of that has to go. If you
Sir?
do anything like that, I'm going to put you
Sir?
on your ass. You understand me?
Sir, I've already had this with the shiny cops, and
Okay.
all right.
You're going to get obstruction.
For walking down the road.
No, for not identifying yourself.
For what though? I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
I told you what you was doing. Come here.
No.
Get in here.
He's arresting me for
Get in
walking.
the car. No, you're being arrested because. There you go.
Hello.
Yes, I'm talking. Yes.
What's up, sir?
Well, he's saying he arrested her for walking on the street and then not giving her identification because she was on the street when there's a sidewalk. Where did she get stopped at? Where's the sidewalk besides here? Where's the sidewalk?
Where am I at?
When I was walking down the road, he said to walk on a sidewalk. And I'm going all the way down there, even though I'm scared of walking on this side. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the whole walk. Until he arrested me. And we made it to my grandson and we made it right here. And there's the beginning of the sidewalk.
So what is the question?
Why is she getting arrested for walking on the street?
Okay, well, one, I just got here, so I don't know.
Well, I'm asking. He said because she was walking in the street.
No, I said because she failed to identify. She would not give me her name.
Okay, so you're saying the law that she broke because she was walking on the street and not a sidewalk. So that gives you justification to stop her, to identify her. This is not a stop. This is not a stop and ID state, bro.
Yeah, well, you are right. So right now, if I asked you for your ID, you could say no. She
Exactly.
doesn't have that option because she's being lawfully stopped.
Lawfully detained for walking in the street. You couldn't ask her to walk on the sidewalk.
Well, I could, but she was being like, "Are you done? Are you
No,
just trying
I'm-
to make a cool video."
A cool video. No, this is our rights, man.
Yeah.
You don't believe in American rights?
Oh yeah. Are you done? Is there anything else?
Hey. What?
Have a good day.
What? He told you to get on the sidewalk? So you told her to get on the sidewalk. Is that what he said? He said get on the sidewalk. So she's going to get arrested for walking on the street? Are you serious? Well, I'm asking you. You're his buddy, right? I want a supervisor present, please. Please. I want you to call. What is your name and badge number, sir? 34 is your badge number? I want a supervisor. Can you call a supervisor? Please? Are you going to do that now?
Look here, man. You, one, step out the street. Okay? Step out the street. You can back away from the car.
Is that a lawful order?
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen to me if I don't back away from the car?
You are in the roadway. Thank you. See
Does that make you feel comfortable now?
Except for that word.
Are you safe now? Can I get a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor? This is absurd. This is absurd.
The officer's decision to immediately arrest a woman rather than using discretion and considering the circumstances raises questions about the appropriateness of the response. The immediate use of handcuffs and the demand of identification, especially in front of the woman's grandchild, appears disproportionate to the situation. Walking on the roadway when no sidewalk is available is not uncommon, especially in residential areas where sidewalks may be limited or non-existent. In such situations, pedestrians are often expected to walk facing traffic to enhance visibility and safety. However, this officer claims that the woman using a non-existent sidewalk and subsequently arresting her for walking on the roadway seems excessive. Arresting someone for a minor offense like this without considering the context can have detrimental effects not only on the individual but also on the community trust in law enforcement. It can create unnecessary tension and escalate a situation that could have been resolved through communication and a more understanding approach. Officers should be equipped with the skills to handle situations with empathy and understanding, especially when interacting with vulnerable populations or non-threatening scenarios. Make sure you follow Jay's Audit Ramirez for updates on the case. Let's continue.
No, I'm just recording, doing my First Amendment activity. Okay. And this guy came out and got all up in my face, acting crazy. Said I couldn't record. I went inside the the post office. I purchased a stamp, so I'm officially there on business. And I'm just practicing my First Amendment rights. Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Inspect 1302.
1302. And you are Miss 1250? Thank you guys.
I don't care if you record.
Right.
Can you set it down?
No. I can't do that.
Because it could be used as a weapon.
No, it's not, dude. I got two.
I just need to pat you down for my safety.
You're being live streamed, so don't act up.
That's fine.
Look it. I got.
Could you put it down?
What?
I don't know. You can.
But wait, is this? Am I being detained?
At this point, yes.
I'm being detained.
Yes.
So they're illegally detaining me for my First Amendment constitutional.
For investigation, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Doesn't matter what it is.
So what are you detaining me for?
We don't know exactly what happened in there.
What do you mean you don't know what happened in there? I got everything recorded in here.
Call the post office.
You got a call from the post office for a piece of
So we haven't talked to them.
Dude, I didn't tell nobody nothing. If anybody created a disturbance, he came out. Talk to him here now. He came out and disturbed me. Well, go talk to them, dude. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not putting anything down. I'm not doing anything illegal. If you guys detain me, it's unlawfully because you guys cannot articulate. You guys don't have RAS on me. So you guys can't articulate a reasonable suspicion that I've committed a crime. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You can articulate. Depends on what they say.
Until
talk
we
to
get
them.
their statement.
Go talk to them. I've done nothing wrong, man.
Okay, well, until we talk to them, we don't
You're
know.
being live streamed. You're being seen by quite a few people.
Fine, it's not the first time.
I know, man. But you see, the problem with today is all this terrorism and everything. Look, man, I don't have nothing on me. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent. I'm not going to use. No, you can't search me, dude. I won't let you. If you want to search me, if you want to search me, you can go ahead. But I'm not going to let you.
That's what I'm asking you.
I'm not going to let you. No. If you do it, you're violating my rights, man. At this point, I invoke my First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment rights. Dude, this isn't my first rodeo, bro. Just like you. Okay, I'm
You're not the first guy.
I'm protected. I'm protected by this.
In our faces, so.
I know. I'm protected by this, dude. And let me ask you this: Did you sign an oath to protect my rights? Did you? Did you sign an oath to protect my rights, man? Yeah. All right then.
All right. Do you have anything for us?
I don't have anything for you guys.
You're free to go.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great day, man. All right.
The post office staff called the police likely out of misunderstanding or discomfort with being filmed. However, discomfort alone is not a valid reason to infringe upon someone's rights. The officer's arrival and subsequent actions were based on this unwarranted call, leading to an unjustified escalation. It is fundamentally wrong for a police officer to approach a man and demand that he put his camera down simply because he is filming from a sidewalk. Also, when law enforcement detained San Joaquin and demanded his identification, they further violated his rights. Filming in a public place does not constitute probable cause, and therefore, the detention and demand for ID were unlawful. This overreach of authority not only disrespects the individual's rights, but undermines the Constitution. San Joaquin is an OG of the auditing community, and it's good to see him in action during his early days of auditing. Let's continue.
Doing a First Amendment audit of the Armed Forces Career Center to see if they respect our rights to film in public. And before I could even begin my intro, I had contact from and a cam back. Hey, that's my first cam back. Cool. Do you have any ice?
Ice?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have an ice machine, but that's okay.
All right. It's a hot day. Could use some ice.
I'm sure. Is there a reason you've got us on the cameras?
Oh, just doing some public photography. How about yourself?
Just making sure I don't have somebody that I need doing something that they shouldn't be doing.
What shouldn't I be doing?
What's going on?
Just taking some pictures.
Of what?
Oh, anything I can see from public view. That's a double fail in less than 2 minutes.
Can someone in the comments inform me on the time a citizen committed a crime holding a video camera? Because I obviously missed a major crime that causes military and the police to freak out so often over a camera. Because there's a big difference between being prepared for a threat versus just messing with citizens because they have a camera filming their building. Plus, these recruitment centers are known for being in the public trying to recruit people. So it seems like a camera should be an extra opportunity for them to do that.
Didn't hear the officer pull up. Didn't think I'd get contact today.
Hi there. Yeah, you can go back for it. Officer Coleman with the police department. Can you put your iPad down a little bit so I can see your face?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. So you've been asked to leave by the employees here. You haven't left yet. It's a no trespassing area. It's private property, so you can't be here. If you want to film, you can do so from the public sidewalk out there.
Okay.
So are you going to leave or?
I have not been asked to leave by the employees.
They told you to leave. You're being asked to leave now. So,
I have it on camera. I have not been asked to leave.
Okay. I'm telling you, you need to leave now, or you're subject to arrest.
Have all the tenants on this building asked me to leave?
That's not the point. They told you to leave. They're asking you to leave now. They're giving you a chance to leave. If you'd like to leave, you can do so now.
So if you choose not to leave, then we're going to have to arrest you. Do you understand that?
Actually, I don't.
So it's your choice. You can either choose to leave on your own, or we're going to arrest you for trespassing after warning.
Okay.
Repeated warnings, okay?
Repeated warnings.
Please make sure that's on video. Because when we play it again, it's going to show that we've given you repeated warnings to leave and giving you the option to leave on your own.
Okay. I will visit another tenant.
Okay. They want you to leave the entire property.
It's
They're
not
a tenant of this property. They have the authority to prevent you from being here.
on their portion of the property, not the entire property.
Okay, who are you visiting, sir?
I'm going to visit the other tenants.
Okay, we'll make sure that they want you on their property.
Okay.
Okay, so which tenants are you visiting, sir?
I will see in just a minute.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, all the parking lot area has signs saying no trespassing. So if you're not actually a tenant or a visitor to one of the businesses purchasing or shopping, you're not allowed to be here. It's all private property here. So, are you shopping? Keep going.
Yep, keep
You're
moving,
not allowed
sir.
to be here. So.
It's rolling right, it's just not sitting right.
So who are you visiting, sir? Which store are you patronizing? Sir, which store are you patronizing? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't leave, you're going to get arrested. Do you understand? Okay? So, and let me tell you what. If I can't see your eyes, then I'm going to feel that you're a threat to me. Okay?
It's private property. If you want to remove him, remove him.
Well, it's your property. You need private property.
Yeah.
So you don't want him
Not spending money here.
All right.
Okay.
I'll move on.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thugs. Oop. Excuse me, sir. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure. Absolutely. My name's Rod Sniffen. My personnel number is 254.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
And could I get your name and badge?
You are now under arrest because you came back to the property when you were told to leave.
Could I get your name? I'll move.
So, nope, you're done. You're done.
I was charged with trespass in the second degree. The case was adjudicated here at the Everett Municipal Courthouse. And in mid-October, the charges were dismissed with prejudice. With prejudice means the charges cannot be refiled. Charges were dismissed because there were no grounds for arrest. So all totaled, the city of Everett spent roughly $10,000 on a non-existent trespass charge.
Wow, where do I begin? First, let's talk about the comment when the cop says, if I can't see your eyes, I'm going to feel like you're a threat. That has to be a joke, right?
And thanks, bye.
You're breaking the law.
No, I'm not.
I would think so.
You can think all you want.
Well, here comes the police on you.
No, there he goes. There he goes. There you go. Bye.
I'm not. I mean, you shouldn't be recording people.
I can record everything I want.
You really shouldn't be.
I can.
That's against the law.
No, it's not. Learn the law. Oh, look here. Someone showed up. Are you going to deal with this?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah? You're going to try to trespass me?
Back away from me.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
You are in my personal space.
This is the second time in 2 days that you assaulted me.
In my personal space.
Look, this
Officer,
is
he is in my personal space.
former captain, retired captain. Stop touching me.
6 feet.
Stop touching me. You are Mr. Touchy-feely. This is the second time in 2 days that you've touched me.
He violated our procedure. He
this is what he
sensitive
did.
information after being told to cease. He did not. After talking with the law department this morning.
I filmed from a public space. This guy yammers and yammers like a former captain from Akron Police Department.
He can't.
Yeah.
He's trespassing.
And this is the guy that stomped on my foot and messed up 3 of my metatarsals.
If he doesn't leave, he can be arrested.
I mean, yeah, she works here. She banned him. If he goes inside, we'll arrest him.
Okay.
Nope. What's your name, badge number?
Officer Hughes.
You're going to arrest me if I go inside?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're going to arrest me for going into a public space. You just opened yourself up for a lawsuit. Yeah, you better get a sergeant, and you stand down.
You
Stay
need
away
to
from me.
move that camera out of my
Nope.
face. You have to leave the building.
No.
Let's go. Yes,
Nope. Stop touching me.
Outside.
Stop touching me.
Outside, or I will assist you in exiting the building.
Do not touch me.
Let's go. Come on.
You're all going. This guy assaulted me 3 times. He assaulted me. Pick up my phone.
Turn your hand in.
You guys are getting it.
Lemiotti was within his rights to record in a public space like the library, and the librarian's claim that he was filming sensitive information is questionable and does not justify the trespass, because if he did record sensitive information, it shouldn't have been in the public view. It's understandable that Lemiotti became irate with the police given the circumstances. We must recognize the importance of standing up for our rights. If individuals do not assert their rights in situations like these, we risk losing them. Keep in mind his actions may have been driven by frustration and a desire to challenge the unjust treatment treatment he just received. The cops should have recognized that the man's recording in the public library was not a criminal offense and should have not threatened him with arrest for trespassing. The warning to not return to the library after being trespassed also appears to be based on an unlawful trespass, so let me honor you, the decision to go back into the library may have been a reaction to this unlawful order. This incident underscores the need for proper understanding of First Amendment rights from law enforcement and proper handling of public recording situations.
It's like an Amtrak employee. He's probably going.
Don't put me on no camera.
Well, you're in public, sir, so there's no expectation of privacy. Well, there's no expectation of privacy in public. There you go.
Come here, sir. Come here.
No, I don't have to come here. Who are you?
Let this guy know he's not supposed to be in here filming, right?
What law? Under what law?
Of Union Station,
Under what law?
the property manager.
This is a public area, ma'am. I can take all the pictures I want. Yeah.
Do you mind just turning off the camera?
No, I'm not going to turn it off. This is a public area. I can take all the pictures I want. There's people that come in here every day that take pictures.
Now, not without permission, written.
I don't need permission. This is a public area.
It is a public area, sir, but the laws in
What
the state-
under what law? Cite the law.
Excuse me, can I finish? Under Union
Well, you're talking out of your ass. You don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? You don't curse at me like that.
I can say anything I want.
Yeah, and you get in jail.
All right. Well, under what law?
Okay, you're being a little disrespectful. I was going to tell you it's fine to film in here. Just try not to film the Amtrak security if they don't want to be filmed. That's it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just when they start popping off citing laws that don't exist. I mean, that's where it becomes a problem. Well, she should learn the law a little bit more. All right. Oh, we got a cam back.
When a security guard at Union Station has a misunderstanding of an individual's rights, that's when law enforcement officers step in. Although the police ultimately honored their duty by not interfering with Nathaniel's filming, their nasty attitude during the interaction was unprofessional and unnecessary. Law enforcement officers are expected to uphold the law while maintaining a demeanor that reflects their role as public servants. This incident highlights the importance of proper training and education for employees who work for taxpayers, including the conductor. They should be well informed about the rights of individuals to film in public spaces and the limitations of their authority. When public servants lack this knowledge, they risk violating citizens' rights and creating avoidable conflicts. Public train stations such as Union Station are public spaces where individuals should feel free to film if they choose. The ability to document and share what occurs in these areas is a fundamental aspect of a free and open society, whether for personal interest, journalism, or public accountability.
How's it going? Just want to film instead? Okay. So the reason why I'm talking to you, we got a call, somebody matching your description was dancing around like a front yard of a residence and was seen with a bottle. Have you been drinking?
No, that's not me.
Okay. Not at
No,
all.
I just walked down the street and came back. I'm
Okay.
right around the street from my house.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just out.
I'm not here to harass you. You're free.
I don't have anything.
All right. I mean, you're free to film, dude.
Of course,
Fine.
of course.
Okay. The
Yeah,
reason
I just didn't know if you were gonna come up like being a dick or not, but you're good. Yeah.
I'm not here to harass you.
No, of course. All right.
Somebody that was wearing a brown and purple shirt,
Plaid.
and these colored pants.
Interesting.
blue pants.
I'll keep an eye out. No, that wasn't.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Cool.
Or maybe someone might have seen me, and I go out and record sometimes, so maybe they were making a fake call to get someone to mess with me.
No. Are you like?
Maybe.
Are you just hyper? Are you not like?
It's not the same anymore. I used to like the idea of sheriff when like they would be, coming around helping people and like being like part of the community.
Yeah.
But now there's such a divide between police and people that it makes it very difficult for us to get along. You know what I mean? Where it's like we both have to be on each other's defense. I mean, this is a quiet town though. A lot of more
I would
shit's
say
out.
that there's a lot of terrible people in every profession. You can't dodge them all.
That's very true. Yeah.
I'm
That
not
is
here
very
to
true.
harass you. I'm here because somebody called and you matched the description of somebody that was possibly intoxicated in somebody's yard.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, no, that's why I
If
decided to
somebody
talk.
was
Otherwise, I would
intoxicated-
have
if
been
somebody
quiet.
If somebody was dancing around in your front yard or in front of your house, and
That'd
you
be-
didn't know,
yeah.
you probably want to call. You probably want that
Yeah,
person to talk
yeah.
to,
That's
right?
what- yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
You're good to go, dude.
I
Take it
appreciate
easy.
that. Thank
All
you.
right.
Take care of yourself.
This clip sums up the entire video. Good law enforcement officers are put in a challenging environment simply because of the atmosphere the tyrants create. Incidents involving law enforcement officers, especially when they involve violations of citizens' rights, can have a profound impact on public perception. So how can an individual perceive who's a good cop or who's the bad one when they're wearing the same exact uniform? It goes back to training and education. If law enforcement officers can be trained to treat the public with respect, even when they arrive on a call, we can begin to bridge the gap. By promoting transparency, accountability, and positive community engagement, it's possible to improve relations between law enforcement officers and citizens for a healthy and less toxic society.
What was your name?
Sherry.
Sherry. Nice to meet you, Sherry. My name's Johnny. How much is one stamp?
66 cents.
66 cents? 66? I thought it was 65.
No, it's
Oh, boy.
66.
Isn't it set to go up again pretty soon?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
boy. You know when?
I'm not quite sure when. I don't know the date,
No.
but I can look it up if you need it. You just need one stamp?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
That is it?
35 cents.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You want your receipt?
Yes, please, actually. That would be great. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
You gotta get permission to take pictures of me, man.
No, I don't.
Hey, what's wrong with this crazy guy in here?
I have no.
You can't be doing that.
I don't know what he's been doing. I'm gonna have to call somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. We got enough of this craziness going on around here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's all about the voting. I don't know.
Let me get you look at Spanish, please, man.
Okay.
This crazy guy, he can't just be taking pictures of people.
Yeah, I'm gonna call somebody. I don't know what he's doing.
Walk in here, cause a disturbance, and call me a crazy guy.
What disturbance I got?
Hmm?
What disturbance I got?
Hey, you're coming in here raising your voice.
'Cause it's my
Over a phone.
It's my voice.
Yeah.
But you can't be just telling
No,
me.
absolutely I can. Absolutely I can.
Yeah, please. That's the problem with y'all now.
What do you mean, y'all?
You got rights. See, I got rights too. Freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say.
Exactly. Well, this is part of it. You're referring to the First Amendment, I know. Be careful. I wouldn't take your phone out. This guy's gonna get in your face. This guy. I wouldn't take your phone out. I wouldn't do it.
Keep being smart, and you're going to get what's coming to you. I guarantee you that.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hello. What's going on? I don't know. We have a gentleman recording, and he's recording people. I don't know if that's against the
How you
law
doing?
or not, but some people don't want to be recorded. But he won't.
Doesn't know if it's against the law or not, but she figured she'd call the police. How
I
brilliant.
understand. You got to let me know if you're recording me. If I'm coming in a public place.
And do you hear this guy?
I done told you, be smart. Be smart.
Go ahead, do something. Do something in front of this guy. Go ahead.
Sir.
I already have the first one on video, dude. So relax.
Sir, just focus on me. If you're in a public place,
Relax, buddy.
You generally assumed by the law to have consented to be recorded. So I don't have to tell you if my body camera's on. If you're in a public place, you can be recorded. Now, if there's an issue with the post office, okay, if there's a policy of the post office, you know, and you want them gone, you know, you can ask them to leave.
Really?
You have asked him to leave. Do you have any legitimate business? Are you transacting?
I do have legitimate business here. I already did transact, yes.
Okay, so now you're loitering.
No.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm here collecting information for a story and to disseminate it to the public.
Okay, well, that's fine, but you have to do it outside.
No, I don't.
So, ma'am, have you asked him to leave yet?
I asked him if he had any other business. He said no.
Okay, so if you don't want him here, you need to ask him to leave.
Can you leave, sir? Does everybody else-
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you seriously believe the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
All right, she's already asked you to leave. She's an employee of the post office.
No. The box for the answer is about this big. That answer was about that big. It's a yes or no.
Let me put it to you.
Do you
this way.
believe the words that are coming out of your
told
mouth
to
right now?
leave. If you don't leave, it's trespass after notice. You're going to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's the first crime? What's the primary crime?
She just told you to leave.
No, what's the primary crime? Sorry.
Trespass.
No, the primary crime.
All right. So here's the deal.
That's a secondary offense. That's a secondary
5
offense.
seconds to leave.
I want.
Going to jail.
Okay. Before you speak another word, I want you to
No,
call your supervisor.
no.
Before
I am
you
the
speak another.
supervisor. I'm the chief.
So
now
you're the chief.
Yes.
You're the
you
chief.
Need to leave.
Okay. Well, you
ask
call
to leave.
call somebody else. You better call somebody else. Call a judge.
5,
Call a judge.
4, 3, 2, 1. You're under arrest. Anything you do other than what I tell you will be considered resisting arrest. Do you understand?
No,
You wanna know-
not really. I want you to
Okay.
call your supervisor.
Okay. Let's go house.
I want you to call your
That's
supervisor.
fine. You're under arrest. Go ahead, sit this down because I don't want to break it. Put your hands behind your back.
There you go. Are you going to call your supervisor? Hello?
What's your name, sir? You got something behind you?
No, I don't.
All right.
Please don't stop the recording. That's going to be a bigger problem.
It's clear to visit that the post office was going smoothly until this customer came in and basically created panic for everyone over a camera. First Amendment Protection Agency was within his legal rights to record inside a federal building, and the customers and employees' discomfort with being recorded does not justify this chief's actions. Recording in a public place, including federal buildings such as the post office, is protected by the First Amendment. It's a fundamental right for individuals to document their interactions with government facilities and employees, as long as they're not interfering with official operations. Like I stated, this was a peaceful and lawful activity being conducted, and the police chief should have respected his constitutional rights. The decision to arrest the man for trespassing, based solely on the employee's discretion, is not only unlawful, but also is an abuse of power. Trespassing requires a person to knowingly enter or remain on property without permission, and in this case, the man was lawfully present and conducting illegal activity. I know this auditor has already sent one chief into retirement, so go check out his channel for updates on this encounter. Let's continue.
How are you today? Sir, can you talk to me? Do you have any?
Being detained?
I'm just talking to you just because we were filming the airport and the officer was concerned. It's a little concerning because you were filming a secure area of the airport.
Am I being detained?
Sure. Do you have ID on you, sir?
What's your name and badge number?
That's Officer Madrid, star number 4143. Can I see
Okay.
your ID? Sir, can you put that down? You're being
No.
detained. You're being
Okay.
detained now.
No, then you're illegally detaining me.
No, sir, I'm
Did
not.
I commit a crime?
Sir, what you're doing is very suspicious.
But is it a crime?
I'm investigating it.
But did I commit a crime?
Something suspicious occurred, sir. Do you have ID on you?
If I didn't commit a crime, then there's...
Sir, you're being detained. What you're doing is very suspicious.
But I'm asking you, what crime did I commit?
You're filming the airport, sir. Sir, do you have
Did you just see the smile on your face? Come on, you know how silly that sounds?
Okay, sir, do you have ID
How many
on you?
people in the airport have cameras and take video and picture of the...
Okay, but you're filming the airfield. You're filming a secure entrance. It's very curious.
Well, I'm telling you, there's people in the airport with cameras and they take pictures and video.
Okay.
And you're out here detaining me because I'm out on a public sidewalk, on a public trail.
Sir,
Video
just the information-
or taking pictures.
The information I received from the other officer made it
Okay,
sound
I'm
very
asking you if I
suspicious.
committed a crime.
Sir, I'm asking you for ID because you're being detained.
Well, I'm asking you if I committed
Okay,
a
well,
crime.
I'm trying to determine that. Can you do me a favor?
Well, in order
Can
for you to
Can you
detain me,
provide
you
me-
have to be accusing me of committing a crime.
Sir, I could just be suspicious of something that may be occurring. Do you have ID on you, sir?
If I didn't commit a crime,
Sir, do you
there's
have
no.
some type of ID? Any type of ID?
Look, you just make. Am I being detained or am I free to
I
go?
told you you're being detained.
Okay, then I'm
detaining
unlawfully.
you.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay, you're not being charged with the crime, so you can't answer questions. Do you happen to have ID on you?
Well, then if I didn't commit a, if you're saying I did not commit a crime,
I'm just asking
then why are you detaining me?
Sir, what you're doing is very suspicious. I'm investigating. I'm trying to
Who
determine whether
does
something's
not
going
come
on.
out here with cameras and take pictures and video?
Sir, do you have ID on you?
Do you know where this video is going?
I don't know where this video is going.
It's
but I'm
going on
asking
YouTube.
you. That's fine. Can you provide me with some ID, sir? Please.
Unless I committed a crime, or you can articulate a crime that I have committed, then I'll give you my ID.
Sir, you have to understand.
But if I did not commit a crime, there's no reason for you to come out here and give me.
You have to understand why it's concerning to the other officer when you're filming a secure checkpoint. You have to understand why that's concerning, and the fact that you're filming the airfield.
There's people that
and you're filming the fence line.
There's people that stand along this whole trail right here and take pictures and
Okay,
video.
but that's not what he was concerned about. It wasn't the trail that you were filming. It was over where the gate mechanism is. So you have to understand why that's concerning to the officer.
Same thing. I'm out in public.
Okay, sir. But you're not just filming the airfield or the nature.
Look, I gotta keep walking, man.
Sir, I'm asking you for ID because you're being detained.
Did I commit a crime?
Sir, I'm asking you for ID.
I'm asking you if I committed a crime. If you're telling me that I committed a crime and I'm under arrest or I'm being investigated for a crime.
Sir, I'm trying to determine whether some type of crime occurred. That's all. That's all this is. That's all
I know
I'm
how
doing.
this works.
I'll tell you what, here comes, it looks like the other officer may be on his way. So he's still standing at the checkpoint.
Well, I haven't committed a crime, so I'm gonna be on my way.
Okay, sir, I'm asking you for ID because
Look,
it is suspicious. What you're doing
What is suspicious?
The behavior that you were exhibiting
What was
over
I
by
doing?
the gate. What the other officer explained to me is that you were filming the secure checkpoint and where the gate mechanism and everything is. So
Did I go inside? Did I go inside a zone where I wasn't supposed to?
You have to understand why that's concerning.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. Did I enter a zone
And
where
I'm
I wasn't
asking you
supposed
for
to?
ID.
Was I on a public sidewalk? Did he
Because-
tell you I was on a public sidewalk?
Sir, all he told me was you were filming that area, which is suspicious.
Look, man.
It's suspicious.
I'm trying to save.
why
I'm
it's
trying to
suspicious.
save you from you guys looking bad.
Okay, sir.
You know.
That's fine.
Now, by you detaining me, you're already wasting my time.
all
You're
I'm
impeding
asking
my ability to travel.
Sir, all I'm asking
you know that, right?
is for some ID. That's all I'm asking you for.
But I want you to listen to this. You understand that you now are impeding my ability to travel.
Do you happen to have ID on you?
What crime did I commit?
I'll tell you what. Can you give me your name?
What crime did I commit?
Sir, can you give me your name?
Look, okay, get your supervisor out here.
That's
Because
fine.
now you're wasting my time, man.
Okay.
You know? What was that? What's your name? Arthur what? SFPD?
Real.
And let me zoom into your name tag.
Yeah, the 917 suspect is requesting a supervisor respond out to the scene.
I'm getting cold, man.
Okay,
Come
I
on.
understand that.
I
sir.
gotta go for a walk.
But I'm trying to investigate.
You're
this
now
and
you're
determine
impeding
what
my
happened.
ability to travel. You know that, right?
Sir, I have not impeded your
Okay,
ability to
let's
travel
stop and
in
do
any
this.
way.
Let's stop and do this.
Sir, and I've already explained to you that you're being detained.
Check this out. We're gonna do this. Are you a public servant?
Sir, do you have
I'm asking
ID?
you if you are a public servant.
What do you think?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Am
I
in
want
a
you to
police
answer.
Uniform, sir?
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
Am I in a police
Are you a
uniform?
public servant?
Sir, do you have ID? You're being detained. Do you have ID?
You're impeding my ability to travel.
Sir, do you have ID? Can you tell me your name?
Man, you're gonna look bad on online, dude.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm asking you, your behavior was
What
suspicious.
crime was committed?
Listen.
What crime was committed, man? You know, look.
The area that you were filming was suspicious.
Okay, where was I
According
standing?
to the other officer.
Where did he tell you where I was
He
standing?
did not tell me where you were standing. He told me what you were filming and why it concerned him.
Usually I don't go live because I don't like the picture quality.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm gonna go for a walk, man.
Okay.
Come on, you gotta stop impeding my ability
Sir,
to travel, dude.
I'm asking you for ID.
Look, there you go, man. You won't let me travel. Why are you?
Well, sir, I'm just asking you for ID. I'm just trying to determine what's going on here.
I did not commit
It's
a crime, man.
suspicious.
Leave me alone.
You gotta understand the area that you're filming at the airport.
Now you're harassing me. You know what bullies are in school?
Okay.
Do you know what a bully is? Okay. Do you know what they do in school? Was I on the public sidewalk?
Sir, I don't know. I wasn't here at the time. I was just listening to what he told me. He said you were over there with the tripod filming an area that really there's not much to look at.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. What did you say your last name was?
Madrid.
Officer Madrid, it was a pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
All right. Well, I'm just curious. Would you be willing to tell me why you filmed it?
If you took an oath, man, come on. I don't know how you're gonna become an officer, and you know, I don't know, man. You're a smart person. If you went to school, then your head should be in the right place.
It is. It is.
You know.
So I'm just concerned for the safety of the public. That's all.
Was there a crime committed?
I don't know if a crime's been committed yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, have a good one.
The First Amendment protects the right to record matters of public interest, including the activities at public places like airport security gates. This protection is vital for transparency and accountability, allowing citizens to document their surroundings without fear of harassment or retaliation from law enforcement. The officer repeatedly asked the man for identification, a request made over 30 times. Such persistent demands, especially when the individual is engaged in a lawful activity, constitute harassment and an abuse of authority. There must be a legitimate reason for an officer to request identification, and filming in a public place does not provide such a reason. This repetitive questioning indicates an attempt to intimidate and pressure the individual rather than uphold the law. The officer's eventual retreat from this unlawful detainment highlights the strength of knowing and asserting one's rights. Dr. Manhattan stood firm and did not succumb to the police pressure, demonstrating the importance of being informed about legal protections. By refusing to comply with unlawful demands, he upheld his constitutional rights and set a precedent for others facing similar situations.
How you doing today?
How you doing?
Hey, not too bad.
Good.
Oh, absolutely, sir. Yeah, I'm sure they're calling about us.
Yeah, that's all right. You're fine.
Yeah. We tried to explain to them that it's constitutionally protected activity, and they said it's their policy not to. And I said, I'm sorry, but
Policies don't trump the Constitution.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey. Did you educate them?
No, yeah, I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told
Well,
her.
you know.
Guys, to be honest, she was upset, but it's because
I know.
it wasn't at you all.
Yeah.
It was the fact that she is afraid of getting in trouble.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Because
From her
there are policies,
higher-ups.
and I didn't mean to be disrespectful to her, but I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
But your paper.
It's not law.
It's paper.
Yeah, it's not law.
It's not law.
It's not
These
the
guys aren't
Constitution.
violating any laws. And I don't even care if there's an ordinance violation. Yeah, city ordinance can be more strict than state law, but guess what? You can't trump the Constitution.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I told her, and here's the deal, guys, and I don't have a filter, and what you see is what you get.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Because in this line of work,
you can't.
Your word
You
is
can't.
sometimes all you have.
Yep.
And so I just told her, I said, honestly, these guys are being respectful.
Yeah, very. And I've got it all on video. She was not that nice.
I don't mean it's disrespectful to her, but it's ignorance.
Yeah.
Not the fact that she just does not know.
Yeah.
And most people don't. And I told her, I said, realistically, this is a public building.
Yeah.
And even back where your desks are, it doesn't say restricted or no, so they can walk back there.
And we did.
Because
we did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a lady sitting there, and I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm not going to put you on camera.
Sure.
I said, but I'm here interested in the historical stuff on the wall because there's some old newspaper articles. And that's what we were after. We're all about doing education. We're all about checking out the history, everything like that. So I definitely appreciate you, honoring your oath, sir.
Let us know.
What's your name and badge number?
Jason Hicks.
Okay.
Badge number 675.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you guys need anything or anybody tries to give you some crap, hey, we'll come and educate.
Surprisingly, you would not believe this. I mean, you might. Out of all the towns we visited, libraries are where we had the problem.
Really?
Yes.
Just the libraries.
Police stations are good.
Yeah.
Police stations are awesome.
Real nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Post offices have been phenomenal. Walking downtown, past pharmacies, everything. No problem.
Yeah.
Libraries.
Well, and I kind of flipped it on her too, and I wasn't trying to, because trust me, I mean, it's a small town.
Yeah, well,
small
I know.
community.
Yeah.
But she goes, well, I don't consent to being videoed. And I said, unfortunately, you're in the public, and there's no expectation of privacy.
No, not at all.
Stable you can hold. And so I said, look at your wall.
Yeah.
She says, what? I said, turn around, look at your wall.
Yeah.
So I said, I don't consent to you videoing me right now.
There.
And I said,
there.
we were videoing everywhere. I said,
them.
so technically, she's a representative of this building, and as a representative, she's recording me.
Yeah.
And I didn't consent to that. She's like, oh.
Yeah. And we're not here to cause anybody any. Yeah.
Said,
not by any
means. I didn't come in, but I said, it sounds like they're being respectful.
Yeah.
So I said, you should actually be thankful.
We don't have to be, but and
right.
but
and she knows that now.
Yeah.
She's like, tell them I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
so that's
we're gonna
she
go
said,
back in one more time.
Yeah. And I said, she's not feeling well.
I know. I could tell.
I'm not feeling well. And I'm scared to get in trouble. And I said, I'll tell you what, if your supervisor or whatever has a problem, have them call us.
Yeah,
I'll talk
absolutely.
To them. I said, or Sergeant.
I see the USMC there, so you're a former veteran as well. Me as well. I'm Army myself. So, once again, standing up for our rights. We got to stay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll live and die by it.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah.
You guys need anything, let us know.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Now that's what we need to see more of. An officer that's actually honoring his oath to the Constitution. He 100% left feelings out of the situation and properly performed his duties. Professionalism, accountability, integrity, and having high standards of conduct is what we need from law enforcement officers to effectively rebuild the trust between the public. And this officer displayed all of those characteristics. Law enforcement officers typically have codes of conduct and ethical guidelines that officers are expected to follow, but where did 99% of officers get misled? It's time to get back on track, and hopefully this clip can be a training video for officers nationwide on how to deal with public photography. Remember, the actions of individual officers can impact the overall image and reputation of the law enforcement agency. So wouldn't the agency want their reputation to be seen in an aspect like this officer displayed, or in a way of tyranny that the public hates? When the officer's poor behavior gains attention, it reflects on the entire department and can be seen as a failure in leadership and training. So that's why officers like we see here are often outshined. Let's continue.
What's going on? Are y'all from more?
I guess I can get your name right.
Do what now?
Wainwright?
Yes, sir. My name's Deputy Wainwright, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so why are y'all out here filming the FedEx place?
Move over here.
Just like filming? Okay, well, you can understand why that seems a bit odd and why the FedEx folks would call, correct?
Do you have any bug spray?
Do I have any bug spray? I do not. How long have y'all been out here?
We don't answer questions.
Right. Is there any particular reason why not?
Just exercising our right to film without being impeded on. We have no ill will or intent. We're just here making sure that we have a right to film without being impeded. Okay. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
It really is that simple. Be careful. You're in the road.
You don't want to get hit. Well, y'all can certainly stand and film, just not on private property.
What are you saying private? What is private?
The FedEx property there. So, you're in
the
state
easement.
right of way, and technically, the driveway is going to be theirs, but on this side of the ditch, it will be state right of way.
What about that sidewalk?
The sidewalk? As far as I know, that's going to be part of the FedEx property. The state right of way is generally everything 30 foot from the center line, but basically ditch bank to ditch bank. So
30
if you're
foot.
on this side of the ditch bank, you're state highway, state right of way.
Normally we look at the GIS before we come out and know for sure, but we didn't do it this time.
So, I mean, is this something y'all done before?
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Specifically just FedEx.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say y'all probably don't want to let me get your IDs to see who y'all are.
You're 100% right, man.
All right, that's fine. I'll go down there and run the license plate on your vehicle. And
H. Nichols.
Do what?
H. Nichols, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
H. Nichols.
What would be your probable? What you run a license plate on that car over there?
I can run a plate anywhere. If I can see it, I can run it.
You can run that plate without my permission?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And you know, technically, if Highway Patrol comes by here and wants to have it towed, they can do that as well. I'm not going to do that because it's not. Is it a safety issue? However, you know, just be aware of that as well. No, but I'm not gonna. If y'all don't want to give me ID, then I'm not gonna continue to ask for it.
So you said that someone called and said we're filming, right?
Yeah, they called and said that y'all were out in front of the gate filming.
Investigative unit is what it says on the door.
Right.
But what did you ask them? Like, what else are they doing? Are they?
No, that's why we're here. I'm asking you what you're doing because certainly they don't know.
Oh yeah.
We're filming. But you said that when you came up, and they do know because they told you they're filming out front.
It's just odd. But,
it is definitely odd.
But it's legal.
It's legal, absolutely, it's legal. But just because something's legal doesn't mean it's advised, you know.
Right.
But as long as you don't go on their property,
is there
then,
consequences for doing it?
No, not unless you go on their property. So that's your fair warning. Just stay on the shoulder of the road. Don't go on their property because if you do, then you'll probably be back to arrest you for trespassing. Standing here is fine as far as I'm concerned. And your vehicle's off the roadway. So, be safe.
That's not our vehicle, by the way.
That's not? Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
It might be a wanted vehicle or
It
something.
might be a wanted vehicle.
Like I said, I'll go run
It's mighty close to the road.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good evening then.
This officer wasn't the best or he wasn't the worst, but I give him a little credit for not pushing to identify the individuals. Other than that, a cop is still going to be a cop. He wanted to run the license plates to identify them. Are cops that pressured by their superiors to have a name on every single report? Do law enforcement officers lose their bonuses for not getting every single individual's names they come into contact with? Oh, I get it. Law enforcement officers receive training on report writing and gathering information for official records and places a strong emphasis on obtaining names for documentation purposes. That's why officers feel so pressured to identify everyone without fully considering the implications on citizens' rights. They teach these aggressive identifying tactics to increase the officers' chances on finding wanted individuals and also to continue to build a record-keeping database. But officers must understand that individuals have a Fourth Amendment right and it shall not be violated. Let's continue.
Can I help you with something?
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
Can I help you? You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Self.
Sergeant Self?
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
It's an employee parking lot and you're not an employee.
This is
And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
So
when
this
they walk inside the building. So
this parking lot is not a secured area.
Okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Well, this is for employees. You're not an employee, and you're making
It's employees parking.
Listen
sir.
to me. You're making our employees feel uncomfortable when they come in and out from their vehicles. So that's where the problem is.
I understand what I don't understand what you're saying, because how would I make somebody feel uncomfortable? I don't understand.
Because you're not an employee and you're in an employee parking lot and you're making the employees feel uncomfortable, the female employees that are
This is an employee parking lot. Like you said, I'm not parking. I'm a journalist exercising my freedom of press right in a public area. This is public. Like if I was behind those gates over there behind you, that would be a restricted area. Do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
Okay, what I told you was you're making employees feel uncomfortable. I've asked you for your ID. You're on
That's not a
public
crime,
property.
sir. That's not a crime. I'm asking, you should know that in Georgia, you have to have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that's been committed, sir. I just told you I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, and you're being
freedom of
suspicious.
press.
You're not. You don't belong in this parking lot. You're
Suspicious
person.
is not a crime, sir. Suspicion is not a crime. You know that, Sergeant. Come on, you know, suspicion is not a crime.
Okay. Let me see your driver's license, please, or an ID.
Sir, I don't have a legal obligation to give you a driver's license or an ID, sir. I don't understand. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. You can keep on walking.
Okay. If I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
I'm going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist.
Who
are you, sir?
You're not, I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
My sergeant asked you for a driver's license.
Tell me if you tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is an employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is. I'm not parking here.
This is an employee parking
is this
lot.
fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear. It's not a fenced off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no trespassing signs or anything like that, sir. I'm not breaking the law, sir. I'm actually engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, and I feel like you're trying to bully me along with your sergeant. And sir, who are you? Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Okay, one of your employees. I feel like all three of you are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully unless he has reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime.
Why are you in my parking lot?
That's a failure. That's a failure on your part, sir. You're supposed to educate your employees, correct?
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city. I was inside doing a FOIA request.
No.
Yes, I was.
Tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are. Let's be real.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering
under
you to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm going to go on a public sidewalk and I'm going to continue to record. I'm going to continue to record your parking lot and I'm going to hit you up with civil litigation over this, just so you know, because you're violating a constitutionally protected activity. And in this small town here, you might think that you're going to get away with it, but you're not. I'm telling you right now, Chief. And I don't know your name, but
I don't know your name either.
You are the public servant here, sir. You are the public servant here. All you're doing is you're allowing your city, you're portraying your city in a negative light for the world to see. Remember that. Good. Remember I told you that, Chief.
Yes, sir.
So this is a public sidewalk, correct? This is a public sidewalk. Make sure. You guys are nothing but a bunch of bullies. You're not going to get my ID. You're not going to get my ID. And I'm going to start civil litigation against you. Chief, I want to submit a complaint. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that? Or
get him a complaint form. We'll get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
Figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it out? That's real professional.
Everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
You're behind you. Okay. You want to file a complaint?
You guys are the ones that are being aggressive here. You're not walking behind me.
Walk about a flagpole and he'll go get you a...
I will. Don't worry about it. I will. What's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Here you go.
Fill it out.
You don't need to.
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're going to kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Oh, fill it out then.
All right, thank you. Excuse me.
You need a bargain pen too, or?
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I'm with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID, sir.
building.
You're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building? What a bunch of clowns. Pooler Police Department. Clowns. We're gonna fill out this complaint on Ashley Brown, the Chief of Police. Who investigates the Chief of Police? Crazy.
It'll be sent to who does our open records request, and you didn't finish filling the form out. It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
And your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No, that's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it
You're
works.
allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay, you did not make it anonymous.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter.
Because
I want
you
to speak to
didn't
the
fill it
chief.
out. No.
I want to speak to the
The
chief.
chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay, well I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously.
let me explain to you how something simple here. Anonymous would mean you didn't put your name and phone number, so you took the anonymous part out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever.
Certain parts of it can be anonymous.
Are you done?
I don't have to
Okay,
get.
then.
I don't have to give you my name.
All right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learn from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
All right, have a safe day, okay?
Yeah. Tyrant. Crazy.
Let's get one thing straight. Public property belongs to the people, not the police. When officers try to assert their dominance in spaces that are publicly accessible, it's nothing more than a blatant attempt to control the narrative. The excuse of making employees uncomfortable doesn't hold up. Feeling uncomfortable is not a legal standard, and it's definitely not a reason to strip someone of their rights. Now let's talk about the chief dodging accountability. Instead of addressing the issue head on, the chief acts like being held accountable is some huge burden. This avoidance reflects the same mentality we see with officers trying to dominate public spaces. The more they push back, the more obvious it becomes that they're used to a public that doesn't fight back. Their job is to uphold the law, not rewrite it for their convenience. But let's give credit where it's due. The way the cameraman stood his ground is exactly what we need more of. That's courage. And it's the kind of courage that inspires others to know their rights and stand up for them. This is a perfect example of how to handle these encounters. Let's keep going.
Hey man, come here.
What's up?
Come here.
Why?
They will call and wanted to know what you're doing.
Okay, am I detained?
No.
Huh?
No.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
I can talk to you as much as I want, bro.
All right.
What are you filming government buildings for and asking questions about the vehicles? You can be detained if you want to be.
Are you threatening to detain me for recording?
It's not really a threat.
Are you threatening me for recording? Am I detained or not? You trying to intimidate me?
No, I'm trying to talk to you about why you're filming all these government buildings.
Is that any of your business?
Yes.
Why?
Because I got a call for service for it.
For recording buildings? Is that illegal?
It's usually a little bit suspicious when people are filming government buildings.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Why you gotta be smart on me, dude?
I'm asking if it's a misdemeanor or a felony, dude.
I can talk to you about harassment. That's a misdemeanor.
What the dude, what's your name?
My name is Deputy Swatsworth.
You gonna try and make up a crime for recording in public?
Harassment.
Deputy what?
Swatsworth.
Swatsworth, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Are you done?
No.
You're gonna keep this up?
I just want to know what you're doing, dude. If
I told
you just
you.
are filming things for no reason, tell me. Just be
What the
honest with
hell
me.
do you think, man?
I don't know.
Hey, what's your name, man?
Can you answer my partner?
I asked what your name is.
Deputy Wallace. Can you answer my partner?
Deputy Wallace, thank you. You got your body cams on, clowns?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Good.
So why? Just that's all I do.
Where's
is
your
come
supervisor?
Up the road a little bit.
Is he coming down here?
Yep.
Okay.
think
Why don't
so.
you guys just leave me alone?
All you
Have
do
I
is
done
answer
anything
my
illegal?
questions. No, but there's a call for suspicious activity. So I
Okay,
came
then
to
go
find
talk
out
to
what it
whoever
was.
called.
I did. It's dispatch.
Then go talk to them.
I did.
I didn't call
on
you.
the radio.
I didn't call you. I don't want to talk to you.
Usually people who get called on don't call.
Okay. Well, have I done anything illegal? You've
There's my
said multiple
supervisor.
times I haven't done anything illegal.
I'm just asking
So,
you questions.
all right, I'm
dude.
gonna go that way. Okay.
Okay, you can talk to my supervisor.
I
when
don't
you
care
get
to talk to anybody. You clowns can go away.
there. Okay.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. I like your little thingy there on your leg.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's cute.
Thanks.
What's your name, man? What's that? No? Your name is No?
Yeah.
Your name is Nod? Alright.
They out here?
I guess.
Yeah, he was
All right,
trying to detain me, so you might want to train him a little better.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Alright, you too. I appreciate it, brother. You're pretty stupid, aren't you? Yeah, you're pretty fucking dumb.
Hey, man. Don't be rolling up on him like that, though,
Shut
okay?
up, dude. There's nothing illegal about me walking
You're
up
walking
here.
pretty aggressive towards him.
I'm not aggressive. Shut the hell up and get out of here.
I was on any of that language not aggressive.
Dude, you guys are clowns. It's your first rodeo? Get in your truck and get out of here, you stupid clown.
I don't listen to a word you say either, dude.
Alright, cool. Let's hang out. You got anything to say?
I've said everything I needed to.
Yeah, say something stupid into the camera for me.
Something
Oh,
stupid.
you already did. You've been saying something stupid ever since you got here, huh? The longer you stay here, the dumber you look. I don't care, though. I mean, for me...
I really don't either, dude.
Yeah, you tried to detain me, though, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah. And you aggressively walked up on me. Good. Yeah, smart man. You're a smart man. You're a dumb man. You're a freaking idiot, dude. You're a clown. Have a good one, guys. I expect better next time.
When cops approach you on the behalf of the dispatcher, it's usually not good for the individual because it's more personal for the officer. That's why the officer was trying to find a crime like harassment to have some lawful backing to stand on. Unfortunately for the officer, the individual was James Freeman, and his cops' intimidation tactics failed right where it started. Keep in mind, most law enforcement officers are aware of the BS that comes out their mouth. The turning point is usually if the individual is smart enough or educated enough to call them out on their BS, just like we witnessed James Freeman do in this clip here. Imagine the last time you told a lie, even if it was just a little white lie. You mindfully knew you were telling that lie. And that's exactly how it is when these officers are spewing out unlawful information and trying to jam someone up on their imaginary crime. That's why it's important for you to know and understand your constitutional rights, because we just witnessed an officer approach an individual about why he came into the department to ask about police vehicles, and then one sentence later try to bring up harassment claims because his original narrative didn't fit the bill. You have to be ready and prepared when you encounter these type of tyrants that's just trying to hem you up, especially when there are friends involved, like the complaining dispatcher. Let's continue.
Sir, what's your name?
Sir, am I talking to you?
Yeah, you took my picture.
Yeah, am I talking to you?
You took my picture.
That's not illegal. Glick v. Cunniff. Why are you engaging me? Go away.
My picture.
Go away.
I don't have to go away.
Don't violate my civil rights.
I'm not
Go away
violating mine.
before you get in trouble with me, buddy.
I'm not in trouble.
I'll get you on a stand quick.
Really?
So fast your head will spin.
I'm not even on duty.
Go away. I know it doesn't matter.
You're taking my
It
picture.
doesn't matter. You are a public official and you are now... Okay, I can FOIA request that, just so you know. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
I'm off duty, bud.
It doesn't matter. You have to tell me your name and badge number, public official. What's the matter with you? Are you lost?
Are you?
Are you in another planet? What do you think, you own people? You engaged me, you punk.
You took my picture.
You punk. Yeah, ha ha. Ha ha. Not everybody's a friggin' sheep, buddy. Yeah, nice try, pal. Go away. All right, so this punk won't identify himself. He wants to engage me. I haven't even got inside the building. I've been here 10, 15 seconds. Ridiculous. Right there. Idiot. Don't violate people's civil rights. Scumbag.
So this I don't understand. The officer walks up saying, hey, you took my picture. Wow, he's on his camera phone recording them in the process. I'm glad New England Truth chewed him out. Also, New England Truth mentioned Glick v. Cunniff. Remember, for the new viewers, that's a case from 2011 in which the United States Courts of Appeal for the First Circuit Courts held that a private citizen has the right to record video and audio of police carrying out their duties in a public place. So keep that in mind, because that is federal case law that you can lean on if you ever need to.
How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Good. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing, man.
What's it look like?
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing. You're here filming our facility?
Taking pictures, yeah.
And can I ask why?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask, I'm not gonna answer it.
Yeah? You have any ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Shit, hold on 1 second. Sorry, come again?
Can I see your ID, please?
For what?
I'm just trying to figure out why you're taking pictures of all of our facility. It's
Well,
kind of a security issue.
I got you. How's my ID gonna tell you that?
I'm trying to figure out if you're someone I should know why you're here.
Well, I'm not. I'm not someone you should know.
Tell
I'm
me
here.
why you're here.
Taking pictures.
Of what?
Anything. Everything. 10 minutes, I'll probably fly a drone right around here. So.
Why?
Again, for my own personal reasons, I'm not going to divulge that, but I mean, at this point, I'm busy. Am I being detained? So I got to get back to it.
You're a suspicious person walking around our facility. Yes, you're here being detained because I want to know who you are.
I'm being detained.
Why are you at our facility taking pictures of our vehicles and our license plates?
Well, I'm allowed to take pictures, right? Can I ask what law you're detaining me for?
Well, there's some privacy and there's some security back here, right?
But what law is that?
I got it.
Is that a law, sir? Because if not, I gotta go.
You're not free to leave.
All right, what law are you guys detaining me for?
Hello?
Let's see. What's your name and badge number, sir?
You're right behind the main office.
He's busy. What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Wright. 459.
Name and badge number?
Sergeant Dutra, 444.
Okay. And what crime are you detaining me for?
I'm wondering why you're taking pictures of his
What
security
crime,
facility.
sir? What crime are you detaining me for?
No crime, man.
There's no crime? Then you can't detain me. So am I still being detained? Am I still being detained?
I'm not detained.
You just said you were. Am I being detained or not? Okay. You guys be about your business then. I'm going to go be about mine. It's ridiculous.
Stay away from my vehicle.
No, I don't have to do that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Move your vehicle then. It's out in public,
Walk
sir.
around it.
No.
Walk around.
I'm gonna walk around the front to the front of that gate and I'm gonna take pictures of your vehicle. I'm in public. You can't stop me from being around your vehicle, sir. Is this a police vehicle or personal? Personal, huh? How come you don't have a front license plate?
For you to figure out, okay?
That's for me to figure out. Well, you're driving a unregistered vehicle, February 2022, without a front license plate, and you're
All right,
law
stop.
enforcement. What?
Now you are detained because you're standing in the
For
middle of
what?
the road. Show me your driver's
No,
license.
this is a
Show
public,
me your driver's
it's a
license. You're
public
standing in the middle of the
easement.
road.
Public easement.
Show me your driver's license.
It
You're
ain't
standing
gonna
in the
work,
middle
bud,
of the
and you're
road.
touching me.
Show me your driver's
Public
license.
easement.
What's your name and date of birth?
Public easement. This is a
You
public
are a road
easement.
hazard standing in the middle of the road.
Public easement. Your car is blocking the road. I walked around your vehicle.
Hey.
It's a public easement.
If I have to, I'll take you to jail to find out what it is. I just like your name and date of birth. That's all.
What law is it that I have to tell you that?
Because you're walking around out here in the middle of a roadway.
No, what law
There's
is
a
it?
sidewalk right here, and you walked out here in the road.
To check your license plate because you don't have a front license plate because I'm going to file
Then
a
leave.
complaint on you. I don't have to
Then
leave.
leave.
I don't have to leave. I'm right here.
Step
I'm
up
going
here
to
out
do
of
what
the-
I'm going to do.
You know what?
You stop me right here. Yeah. Put your ego back in your pocket and get your ass back to work, sir. Don't disrespect me like that. You understand me? That's ridiculous. Get back to work. And you're a sergeant?
Sure am.
That's crazy. You know damn well I can do that. Your vehicle's blocking the road. If I gotta walk behind it, I can do that. This is also a public easement. How far from the middle of the street? Idiot started pushing me and touching me and shit. What a dumb man. This is the people you guys work with? As a matter of fact, what's your VIN? You are an idiot. You're an idiot. Run me over. What, dude? You have a problem, sir. I was being respectful. Start freaking out. Think you can illegally detain people for no crime? You're an idiot, dude. You're an idiot. Hey, have a nice time at the desk or fired because you're about to get 50,000 complaints, you dumb. What an idiot, man.
This sergeant thought he was doing something, but he had no idea he was dealing with a constitutional beast. And yes, that's Bay Area transparency himself. But we don't talk enough about the federal laws that these tyrants break. So here we go. Title 18 of the United States Code, sections 241 and 242 are significant federal statutes that addresses the protection of civil rights. And this is why they're so important. Title 18, Section 241, conspiracy against rights, makes it a federal crime for two or more individuals to conspire to violate the constitutional rights of any person. It specifically targets conspiracies to interfere with the exercise of constitutional rights, including rights protected by the First, Fourth, and 14th Amendments. This provision aims to deter and punish acts of collusion to deprive individuals of their civil rights. Now, Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law, criminalizes the willful deprivation of any individual's rights by someone acting under the color of law. It applies to law enforcement officers and other government officials who misuse their authority to violate the rights protected by the Constitution. This provision serves as a deterrent and provides a legal recourse against the abuse of power by public officials. So remember, these statutes are vital for protecting individuals from the infringement of their civil rights, particularly when those rights are violated by individuals acting under an official authority. By making such conduct illegal, Sections 241 and 242 help to ensure accountability, deter misconduct, and uphold the principles of justice and equality.
Corporal McGilver, the Pelican County Sheriff's Office. How are you today?
Good. What was the last name?
Corporal McGilver, the Pelican County Sheriff's Office.
Do you have a badge number?
It is 4015.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Just curious, do you need anything or is there any problems?
No, he came out and asked me. I asked him a question, and then he turned around and called you guys.
Okay.
So.
Are you on your way out then, or?
I'm going to be here as long as I need to be. Can I get your name and badge, please?
Sure.
Name and badge, though?
My name's right here.
I don't know how. Oh, your name's right here? Hi, officer, right here.
Pictures. How you doing, brother?
Officer, right here.
You have any identification on you?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay, well, we need to find out who you are.
No, you absolutely don't. I'm on public property taking pictures.
Right.
So you have no right to know who I am. Suspicion is not a crime.
You can't.
Suspicion is not a crime.
You're out in front of
Suspicion is not a crime, sir.
Taking pictures?
Hey, you go talk to the two stripes over there. He didn't have a problem with it, so.
He's not done with you.
You should watch your mouth, okay?
Sir, I don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am. You don't need to know who I am.
I'm not
and you need to stop lying to me. Yeah, you are being rude because you're lying to me.
Well, just hang tight.
Nah. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
I'm being detained?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
For what? What crime?
You are being
reasonable, articulate suspicion of what crime?
Sir, don't talk to me.
Of what crime? Of what crime? I know it all, sir. I know the laws.
Detained, so hang tight.
Sir, why am I being detained?
And if you keep walking away,
I'm going to the other officer, sir.
You don't need to walk towards him.
Sir,
Good to you.
why am I being detained?
You're not being detained, so you're.
Ha! Boom! Ha!
We'll go now.
There you go. Ha ha!
You're detained.
Do I not know my laws or what? Yeah.
Okay. Take care,
keep
sir.
it moving. You're dismissed.
Enjoy.
You're dismissed. Could you have him pronounce that for me?
Sir, it is whatever it is.
Sir, he told me his name was right here, and that's not how you spell right here.
However you would say his name.
Dickhead?
Okay. Do you have anything else you need from us?
Absolutely not.
Spectator, have a wonderful
I need
day.
to point out these tyrants. That's exactly what I need to do.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, yourself. Him? I was very cordial with him, polite. You're a prick. Yeah, and it's perfectly legal. And you can't illegally detain me for that, sir. Learn. You learn your lesson today? Huh? Huh, officer, right here?
How you doing?
Did you learn your lesson?
I'm up. Yep, me too.
Free education for you, sir. I do know the law better than you, idiot.
Under certain circumstances, police officers can temporarily detain the suspect while the officer conducts a brief investigation to determine if the suspect is involved in any criminal activity. During the investigative detention, the suspect is not free to leave and may be handcuffed for officer safety, and also may be frisked briefly for weapons. This is often referred to as the Terry stop, named for the U.S. Supreme Court decision Terry v. Ohio. You may want to know, when can an officer detain someone? In order to justify a detention, an officer must be able to articulate specific facts that lead to a reasonable suspicion that the suspect is involved in a criminal activity. So in this situation, filming on the side of the road is not a criminal activity, which mass accountability should have never been detained, and luckily the supervisor was there to quickly correct this wrong officer.
What's going on?
I don't know. You got to talk to the calling party, man. Yeah. What's your name, badge number? You have a name?
You see it right on my name tag, right?
What does it say? I can't see it.
Tell me.
I don't know. You want to be professional and give me a name and badge number, or?
You want to tell me what's going on?
No, I already told you.
All right, but you haven't gone on that property.
I'm not going to answer that question. I told you go talk to the calling party. Go talk to the calling party.
I don't have to do what you tell me.
No, you will do what I tell you.
I don't have to do what
Yeah,
you
you do. You work for me. Remember who
No,
you...
I don't work for you.
Yes, you do.
Are you the city of Keene?
What?
Are you the city of Keene?
Am I the city of Keene?
Yeah.
No, where's your pension and shit go? Where's that go? From the tax-funded dollars, right? Get it right, dude. Remember who you work for. What's your name and badge number? Stop being a little tyrant. Yeah, mine's right here, too. I knew that was coming. Yeah, right here.
That's my name. What is it, good child?
Listen, don't obstruct the traffic.
You must not have been a good child. I don't need your directives, good child. Bye, bad child. See you later. Yep, thank you for the directives, dude. Don't kick your wife. Don't kick the dog. Piss in yellow snow. Yeah. Don't do any of that, buddy. What's your name, badge number?
We don't have badge numbers to keep if I need numbers.
What's your name?
Palmer.
Palmer? Awesome. Yeah, professional. You can learn something there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like shit right now for Keen. Just to let you know, for not even identifying yourself.
What do you look like?
I look better than you. Putting you in your place right now, ain't I?
Oh, you certainly are.
Oh, I am. I know. I don't know. I already told you to go talk to the calling party. See what they have lies to tell you about.
The RP did approach him and asked him to stop, but he refused, and she said he became hostile towards her.
Said that you were getting aggressive with people.
Yeah, I heard it. It said hostile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't answer those type of questions. Call the police, huh?
So I just keep coming to your side of the story.
I don't have a side. He's got a bad side, though. Yeah, I know. All right. Good child. What a name. Hey, don't obstruct the street, buddy. Where's your lights? What about your lights, buddy?
What about the lights?
I don't know. Your lights aren't on.
So?
Let's take a look in your vehicle. Yeah, sure. Oh, you dismissed that, good child. Bye, asshole.
I'm sure you've heard of the saying, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Well, Press NH now shows us in this clip how not to give them that inch. This is a perfect tactic to use on law enforcement officers, especially when the cops are called on you and you know there's no crime being committed. Law enforcement officers are required to conduct an investigation on why they were called out. Per the Fifth Amendment, you have the right to not incriminate yourself. You're not obligated to help the police out on their investigation against you. It's been countless times when an individual who the police were called on is needlessly giving statements about what happened during the situation and ends up leaving the handcuffs because they incriminated themselves unknowingly. If law enforcement officers are called on you because you're the so-called problem and they immediately come to talk to you as soon as they arrive on the scene, you need to keep this clip in mind and tell them to go talk to the people who called them. But it is important to make sure you're not being detained, because if they're saying you are, remember they need reasonable, articulable suspicion that you committed a crime. And assuming you're just a public photographer exercising your First Amendment rights, they do not have that. Let's continue.
I'm contacting you because we got a burglary alarm down the street, and I just
Oh, sure. I bet that was me, wasn't it?
I seen you walking back and forth.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was probably me. Probably got away with it, you know.
I'm just out here contacting people that are in the area.
Because I'm black, right? It must have been me.
You're black?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm sure you didn't.
That's cool, man.
I'm a cop watcher. You guys going to be hearing a lot from me? A lot.
All right, dude. Well, I'm just trying to do my job. Just wondering what you're up to in the area.
Just walking around. You guys are helping me get footage for my channel. I'm not anti-cop. I'm just here to bring transparency between the citizens and law enforcement.
Okay. Well, do you think I get your name?
Mind if I search you today?
Excuse me?
You mind if I search you today?
You mind if I search you?
I asked you first.
Well, I'm asking you.
No.
Can I get your name, sir?
No. What do you want my name for?
Well, I just told you why I'm out here, so...
I already put you guys on
Is that a
YouTube.
no?
Yes, that's a no.
Okay, goodbye.
I put you guys on YouTube, though. Is that the walk of shame? Yeah, look at that. That's the walk of shame right there, walking back to his vehicle. Walk of shame. Oh, where's he going? Where the hell is he going?
If you were walking in the neighborhood and a police officer stopped you and said that there was a house alarm going off and that you're a possible suspect, type in the comments, what would you do? How would you handle that situation? Personally, I would deny the accusations and ask, what's this reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime? Then I would try to break contact, asking if I was free to go or if I'm detained, and depending on that answer would determine if I would need to request a supervisor. Now you let me know exactly how you would handle that situation in the comments below.
So you matched the description of a man that was running from this apartment earlier, which is one reason why we're up here. So that's why I'm talking to you, okay? This Officer Carr, he's gonna come, he probably has more information than I do. You just matched the description, so that's why I'm stopping to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
In break 124.
Doing well, how are you?
Not doing too bad.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Carr, and my badge number is 9197.
197?
9197.
9197.
We're in front of Hilltop. It's your investigation, sir. Sorry.
So, reason we're contacting you is there was a report. Can you confirm that with apartment 1, please? Reason we're contacting you is somebody was saying that somebody may have been shot, and then they recently saw somebody running away from the apartment complex right about the same time that happened, and they're giving us a description of khaki pants, black sweater, beanie, and you happen to be in the area and matching the description pretty well, so come talk to you and see if you knew anything we didn't.
So somebody got shot at a Sparrow. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying somebody's claiming somebody in the area may have been shot, and an individual matching your clothing description was seen running away from the area pretty quickly after that. Can I get your name real quick?
No, I don't think
You've
so.
got mine. I was hoping I could get yours.
Yeah, but you work for me. I don't work for you.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so you know, I mean, at this point, you're matching the description of a suspect involved in an incident, so I kind of need to know what your name is.
Okay, so what's your reasonable articulable suspicion that I was at Sparrow Apartments, other than I have a black
You're in the same area,
on me.
matching the description, heading in the same direction, around the same time.
I think these guys behind me probably saw me walking up this hill just now.
I bet they did. I think my
could ask
sergeant
them.
here saw you doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
you don't mind my asking, where are you heading?
I don't think I answer questions today.
What's up, yellow man? How are you, buddy?
That's pretty interesting, actually.
You and I, don't record us, man. We have nothing to do with you guys.
Yeah, I understand. That is very interesting, though, to watch you doing that.
You're not in trouble, yellow man.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Okay.
Police officers in the United States have broad powers to stop and question people. However, these powers are not unlimited. In order to stop someone, a police officer must have a reasonable suspicion that the person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. This means that the officer must have a reason to believe that the person is involved in a criminal activity. Now, to fit the description tactic is a common way for police officers to stop people without having a reasonable suspicion. Under this tactic, the officer will stop someone and ask for their identification if the person fits the description of a suspect in a crime. However, the fit the description tactic is often used in a discriminatory way. In addition, the fit the description tactic is often used in a way that violates the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution. Now remember, the Fourth Amendment protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures. So if a police officer stops you and asks for identification under the fit the description tactic, you have the right to refuse to identify yourself. It's important to remember that you do not have to cooperate with police officers who is trying to stop you without reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime. So remember, you have the right to remain silent, or you have the right to verbally exercise your rights, just like Press for Transparency did. PFT is just a couple hundred subscribers away from hitting 1K subs, so y'all make sure y'all head over to his channel and gently smash that subscribe button. Let's continue.
I can video anywhere here, and the guy told me to park right there.
Okay, well, come here. Let me show you something.
What? Just tell me what it is. I don't need to follow you. I read that, and the guy told me I could park right there, and I can video anywhere here. No, this is public property. And the reason I came back here is because someone followed me and came and took a picture of my license plate when I left here. This is public property. I have a First Amendment right to video and photograph. To video.
Leave this property, ma'am.
I have a First Amendment right to be here. Like I can walk in the lobby.
Right to be out front.
Someone told me I could. You need to quit. Why are you getting so close to me?
Why are you?
I'm backing up from you.
Okay. I'm trying to get you to back up that way.
I can walk anywhere on here.
No,
It's a First Amendment right. Yeah, I can. And I parked here with permission. Someone told me to.
Okay.
When I didn't pass that sign.
Someone was wrong.
It was an officer. Was it you who told me I could park there? One of the officers just told me to when I pulled over there because I didn't want to go past that sign.
Yeah, you can.
But I can take pictures and video. Yeah, all on this property I can. I can go in the lobby and do it, and I can do it right here, and I can take video of you.
You can do it out there.
I can do it anywhere on this property.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You need to walk that way.
This is a First Amendment right here.
No, it's not.
You know, also
Your First Amendment right is out there.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Man, did you read the sign?
This is that's a request. That does not change my First Amendment right to video public property and to walk on it. Now, if you don't want me parked there, I won't. But one of the officers told me to.
Okay.
Well, I'm telling you to move your vehicle, so get in the car and move, please.
Okay, I'll move it right there. Arkansas Code 21-1-106. Look at that. That's Arkansas Code. Little Rock Police, you have General Order 19 that says I can do this. But the most important thing is the First Amendment. You need to leave me alone.
The First Amendment does not grant you the ability to go wherever you want.
On public property. That's what this is public property.
This area is restricted to authorized personnel.
No, it's not.
You can go out there.
There
you can go
is
in
not.
The front door.
It is
You're
not.
supposed to be back
This is
here.
public property.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to go that way.
I'm going to walk around again.
You already did.
I'm going to do it again.
No, you're not.
You are screwing up, sir. Get your hands off of me.
Don't walk where I told you not to.
Arkansas Code and Little Rock General Order 19. Here, I got it in my pocket.
Step back up on the curb, please.
Tobler.
Step back up on the curb, please.
Just stop it. Always want to give directives.
Step back up on the curb, please.
Stop it. You don't like being recorded? You're a public servant, aren't you? If you don't like it, walk away.
What is the public recording of police activity?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can record police activity.
Yeah, First Amendment.
Where does
I
it
can
say you can go
anywhere on
wherever you
public
want?
property. Look at
Show
the
me.
Arkansas Code.
Show me where it says.
21-1-106. Look at it.
You got a copy of it? You said you got a copy of it.
Nope. This is the General Order 19,
Okay,
and that's all you need because you f***ed up many policies already.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
This is as far as you go. You need to go back up on the curb.
You are not going to violate my First Amendment right. And
This is not
you
your
will
First
not
Amendment
have
right.
qualified immunity if you keep on. I'm telling you, it won't work in your favor in the long run.
Ma'am,
Sir,
step back, please.
I'm going to walk around on this public property. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Quiller, 27107.
Thank you. You're an arrogant, egotistical asshole. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Big shout out to 5150 for standing up to this tyrant and flexing her rights. So the big takeaway from this clip is to understand that cops will tell you whatever they want to get what they want. So just know police deception is currently allowed in every state. However, in Illinois, Oregon, and Utah, legislation has passed to protect juveniles from the use of police deception. But the use of these tactics against adults is still legal in all 50 states.
Just asking you to get a little further off the road. That's all I'm trying to do.
You want me to move off the road a little bit? Sure, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, just so I can get off the road.
Yeah, come on.
Okay,
I'll move.
that's all I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'll move.
Can you move in the parking lot?
I can't go in their property. I can't do that.
Oh, I'm asking you to.
No. If they ask me to, then I'd go. I can't do that.
They're saying that you were just on their property.
No, I was there. I got it all recorded, man. Up and down.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it.
You want to look at my video?
I just got the phone with them, yeah.
Well, I've been up and down here. If they tell you otherwise, well, they can do a PPA. Yeah, they can do a PPA, and I can go ahead and go to jail, and they can go ahead and release me.
We'll just stay here.
No, I was about to move so you can move your car.
No, that's cool.
You sure?
I mean, I asked you to go in the parking lot. You're not going.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in the parking lot because that's on their property.
Okay.
And he already said I'm not allowed on their property.
I'll just block this.
Right.
Then. That's fine.
I mean, if you want to, I can move down there and you can go ahead and park.
Now, I want to make this as easy as possible.
All right, no problem.
What's your name, man?
I don't want to give that, sir.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, unfortunately, you're being detained for a disorderly conduct violation because they're saying that you're on the property, okay, and you're cursing at them.
You can read that and return it in 1 minute.
I just want your side
Nope,
of the
if you're
story.
saying disorderly conduct, if that's my charge, they can take me in. I'll go ahead and do a PPA, and they can go ahead and arrest me, and I'll go ahead and fight it in court. As I said, I got it all on camera.
Well, that's great. I'd rather you just.
I understand it, but it's not my due diligence to prove anything. It's their job to prove I was on.
Harder than it has to be, though.
I'm not making it harder. They called the cops. I didn't call you.
Right.
But you can read that, or you can return it. But it's explaining the law.
I know what the law is. I'm just
Okay, do you want to read it?
Story.
Do you want to read it? I told you my story. I was taking pictures out here. Now I can't have my property back. If you don't want to read it, that's fine.
Right now I'm paying attention to you.
That's fine. Am I being detained?
You are. I just told you.
For what crime?
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
You want to give your side of the story now, or?
No, I'll wait till they tell you theirs.
Okay.
And if they tell you I was in their property, that's fine.
Right.
But I wasn't.
You want to take the seat for me then?
No, I will not sit.
All right. Well, I'm going to put you in handcuffs then, okay?
I refuse. If you do, I will be pressing a lawsuit against you.
Okay, you're being detained right now.
If you put me in handcuffs, you'll be getting a lawsuit.
258, you might come over here for a second, please?
Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me call my lawyer then. Let me call my lawyer. He says I'm being detained.
Hey, he's being detained right now. I'm going to put him in handcuffs.
I'm calling my lawyer right now. He didn't want to read my information. Okay. I told him before already. I've been up and down here, not on their property, on a public easement. It's up to you to do what you want to do, but I'm calling my lawyer.
They just said he was taking pictures. They confronted him. They kind of got back and forth verbally, but that was it.
Okay.
That's all.
So they're saying he didn't go on the property?
They said he was in the driveway. They didn't say he went past the gate or anything like that into the property.
Are they wanting to press charges?
No. They didn't.
No, they're not. Okay.
No.
That's a different story than I got.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to press charges? Okay. So what story did you get?
Well, they thought they were saying you were on their property and you wouldn't leave and you're blocking trucks.
I wasn't blocking anything. That's a false report. If they want to take me to jail,
talking to you right now, you start talking to somebody, you get a little more information as you talk to them, you know what I'm saying?
But
so that's what they finally
can
said.
Can you answer me this?
Yeah.
Is it my job to answer your questions?
You don't have to answer my questions.
There we go. Now, he says I'm detained for disorderly. Am I still being detained?
You don't want to press charges, you're no longer detained.
So if I wanted to press charges, they'd be detained, right? You put them in handcuffs the same way?
What's that?
You put them in the handcuffs the same way if they were detained, right?
If I was investigating them for doing some sort of offense, and they weren't complying with anything I asked them to do?
So as I was trying to give him, I am complying. But here's 3802.
I'm blocking a lane of traffic. Let's get out of here.
I tried to go ahead and let him. But if you want to read that for me?
I'm familiar.
So he doesn't want to get educated. That's the problem. Briggs, what's your badge number?
Let's get out of here.
What's your badge number, sir? I'm asking.
1447.
1447?
I gotta get out of the road, man, okay?
I asked you to get out of the roadway earlier. But I can't pass back here, sir.
Huh?
I can't pass back here.
Why?
That's their property. See this? This is my safety sign. See that telephone pole? Yeah.
Okay.
This is my easement.
Well, here's the thing. Anything else I can do for you? They're not wanting to press charges. They just say you didn't do anything. So.
Well, I didn't commit a crime, so it wouldn't matter. So, but do you understand 3802, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that means I don't have to ID or anything until I've been lawfully arrested.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Okay.
I understand all that.
So that man, he detained me. I like the incident report since I was detained.
He never detained.
He said I got it on film, sir.
No, did he?
He said I was legally being detained. He can tell you right now.
Okay, he never put handcuffs on you or anything like that?
That doesn't matter. I was detained. I would like an incident report.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and press file a report against this officer for detaining me for no crime.
Okay. You'd have to go up to the South Lake Police Department.
No, sir. The report was on me. I can get that report right now. I want that incident number.
I'll tell you what, meet me at the station, I'll give it to you.
That's not how it works. Can you get your supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Can you get your supervisor, please?
Sure. Meet me at the station and I'll have you talk to him.
No, sir. I would like to either give me an incident report or, I'm just going to have to, this is getting more difficult than what it has to be. Why are you so uptight? Why can't you just give me...
road right now.
Okay, I'm on an easement.
Okay, are you going to let me talk?
Go on.
You're asking me a question, let me answer. Okay? When I was asking you questions earlier, trying to get your side of the story, you didn't want to share anything. I told you I was here to get your side of the story.
Right, and was I fleeing from you or fighting with you or anything put you in danger?
No, you weren't.
So why would you put me in handcuffs?
I told you were going to be detained. I asked you a simple thing was for my safety and your safety was to sit on the ground.
So here's the thing about sitting on the ground. So you don't know if I have medical issues, man.
Done, okay?
Can I get an incident report?
I told you go to
Can I
the
get an
police
incident
station.
report?
I'll look it up for you, okay?
Can I get an incident report?
Yes, you can.
Can I get it right here, right
At
now?
the police
Can I get the number right here? Because I know you can pull it up in your...
Write it down?
Yeah, if you want to write it down, or just tell me. Right here. 1 second.
You let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Just right now, get the incident number, please. It's going to be 20SP.
0SP.
0137.
0137.
62.
All right. That's it?
That's it.
All right. That's all I need to know, man.
Okay.
I don't know why you gotta make it difficult, man. Like, incident report. You're gonna be on my way.
That's all you need, sir.
You too, man.
That's all you need?
That's all I wanted. Or did you have your name and badge number as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a business card? That's awesome, dude. Dang, man, you fancy, dude. Here we go. All right, we all good?
All right, man. Let's go to the video, man. You have a good one.
So this is one of those officers who wants to put you in cuffs just because he's there on the call. G-Tag was 100% on point with this audit, and I'm glad he pointed out the fact that if the roles were reversed and G-Tag called the cops on the business, would the cop ask them to sit on the ground and put them in handcuffs? I'm also confused on how the officers investigating the individual being on their property turned into disorderly conduct. I heard the officer say something about the language he used, which is protected under the First Amendment, but the cop never brought that back up. He only focused on G-Tag going on their property, which would be trespassing if anything. It's crucial for law enforcement officers to conduct a thorough investigation before taking any action that could infringe upon the individual's rights or liberty. In the legal system, individuals are supposed to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. So conducting an investigation allows law enforcement officers to gather all relevant information and evidence before making determinations or taking actions that may impact an individual's freedom or reputation. Rushing to judgment or taking immediate action without a proper investigation can also result in unjust outcomes. So I encourage everyone out there to learn your rights so they won't easily be violated. Let's continue.
My name's Jeff.
You got ID on you?
I don't need to show you my ID. Why do you want my ID?
Yeah, you find the sign with vulgarity on it. You gotta show your ID.
What is the vulgarity?
I have an lawful reason to stop you.
What is the vulgarity?
The F word? Yeah.
Fire Frank Up Church on the school board?
So why didn't you put fire? That doesn't mean
It doesn't
fire.
say anything. I'm not giving you ID for peacefully protesting.
I'm not stopping you for peacefully protesting. That's fine.
What's your name and badge number?
2942 J Brown. I give it tomorrow.
Okay.
That doesn't scare me. But
I'm not trying to scare you. I want you to identify yourself.
Okay.
My name is.
Now it's your turn.
My name is Jeff Gray.
Jeff Gray?
Yeah.
What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is. Why do I need to show you that? Why do I need to tell you that? Am I suspected of?
Okay, I have to identify one. Wait, I have to know what I'm talking
My name is Jeff Gray.
Jeff Gray. What's your date of birth?
Am I suspected of a crime? Am I being detained?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because I'm
talk to you.
I have no desire to talk to you.
They want me to check you for your.
That's none of their business.
Okay, listen.
I'm not telling you my. I've given you everything.
This could have easily been done a long time ago because obviously
you're not getting my name.
The star is perfectly fine, but I have to identify who I'm talking to because I have.
My name is Jeff Gray. I've already identified myself. Have a nice day.
So this officer just admitted on camera that under your oath has not committed a crime but is being detained. So that goes directly against each other. Everyone has a constitutional right against unreasonable searches and seizures. That's the 4th Amendment. Now, arrest without probable cause is a violation of that right. A citizen who was detained by police without reasonable suspicion of a criminal activity may be able to bring civil lawsuit for unlawful detention. So make sure you always keep those cameras rolling so you'll have clear evidence for the court, just in case you ever find yourself in this situation.
Alrighty, Mr. Pickett. This is your citation for drinking in public. Very bottom down there, there's an X on the bottom of the sheet. Center right there. Yep. Perfect, thank you. This property, both these properties, this property and Wendy's has a trespass letter on file. They don't want people on their property unless they're conducting business in either one of the businesses, okay? So if you're not going to the stores, you can't be hanging out here, all right? All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
Chaparro, are you hungry?
Good afternoon, sir.
Are you hungry, Chaparro? Yeah. All right, let's go get something to eat.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Are you conducting business at either one of these businesses?
Because
we continue to get complaints about people being on this lot, so that's why I'm contacting anybody over here who's not going to their businesses. You apparently have been sitting here for some time because you've been filming me, so I'm curious as to whether or not you're going to go and buy food or you're going to sit in your car. Because if you're going to sit in your car,
that's business.
Hold on. I'm going to inform you that if you don't go to that business or this business, you need to leave.
This is closed. There's no business here.
Yes, there is. This is Big Lots.
It's closed. They closed it down how many years ago?
It's
not a bit.
It's open right now. It's Big Lots, sir. I just got a trespass letter on file from them probably 6 months ago. So I know that it's a business. So you can either exit your car and go to Wendy's, or you can go into Big Lots, but you can't loiter in the lot in your car.
And I have to do this right now just because you told me to?
Yes, or you can leave. Because it doesn't look like you're going to either one of the restaurants. I'm gonna
take my time and I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. You can't tell me to do it right now, right away like that. Nobody's trespassing me. The business haven't said anything. You can't trespass me just because you want to.
I'm telling you, they have letters on file with the Ventura Police Department telling us that if people are on their lot and they're not conducting business, they would like them to leave. So if you're not conducting business... I just told you I'm going to conduct business. Okay.
I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush.
Do you have an ID, sir?
I don't have to show you my ID. What crime did I commit? I'm going to go get food and you're over here harassing me? Just because I'm videotaping you? Come on, Chaparro.
I'm advising you of trespassing at this point, so I need your ID.
I'm getting out.
No, you're not. Don't get out of the car.
Why?
Do not get out of the car.
Am I detained?
Yes, you are.
For what crime? What crime am I detained for? Just because I was recording you? I'm going to get something to eat. My niece is with me.
You just told me you weren't going to leave.
I said I'm going to get something to eat. I'm just not going to jump out of the car when you tell me to.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving you my name. I haven't committed a crime. I'm going to go get something to eat.
I'm telling you why you're being detained and why I'm stopping you.
I haven't committed a crime.
But you just told me that you were not going to leave.
I said I'm going to get food. I'm going to conduct business.
So you're going to do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not going to jump out of the car right when you tell me.
Well, you were just about to jump out of the car.
Well, you told me not to get out.
I'll wait for you to get out and go into business, and then I'll verify that you're doing business.
All right, am I detained or am I free to go?
You're free to leave.
Then don't harass me.
I'm not harassing
Yes, you are.
I'm going to everyone.
I don't. Okay, but I don't have to get out just because you're telling me to. You're not my boss, sir.
Okay, but
you're not gonna make me jump out of my car just because you're telling me to.
At this point,
I'm gonna get food.
At this point, if you're refusing to give me your ID because I'm detaining you for an advisement of trespass, that could be an issue for you. Now, I'm willing to just walk away and let you go get your food, but you weren't doing that. You were over here filming me, watching me do my thing, so that was not meaning you going over there and getting
is that
your
against
food.
the law, though?
If you're not conducting, are we having the same discussion, sir, or are we having two different discussions? Okay, if you're gonna go get food, that's fine. Okay. But there's other people that come onto this lot. All the neighbors complain about people loitering on this lot. Okay. So that's why I'm letting you know that if you're gonna be here and not conducting business, you gotta leave. If you're conducting business, that's great. Go conduct your business, sir. Okay. Thank you very much.
Trying to violate my rights. Shit, trying to boss me around like he's my fucking boss. He's a public servant. You work for me, sir. You work for me. I pay your taxes. I pay your fucking check. So you're gonna harass me? Run my fucking tags? Do you guys have a letter with the cops saying that they could trespass whoever when people park in your parking lot here at Wendy's?
I have 6 months working here and I don't see any letter.
Okay, I appreciate it. You don't gotta tell me your name. You're just the manager here, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name and your badge number, sir?
491. Can I help you, sir?
And what's your last name?
Prater.
Prater?
Yeah, that's right there.
Thank you for lying to me. I just talked to him. You're lying. There's no paper trespassing.
There is a trespass.
I'm gonna go find a complaint with you.
Go
Just
ahead.
watch.
You can talk to the Ventura Police Department. There's a trespass letter for that business. And for
They don't have one over here. They don't. I just spoke to the managers. I got their name. They said there was no paperwork, no nothing that you guys have complained. But
I did not lie to you. You can follow up with the Ventura Police Department.
I will. See, your attitude will completely change right now.
It's not an attitude,
sir. You came at look.
It's so petty for law enforcement officers to give citations to homeless people. Homeless people are already struggling to survive, and being fined only makes their situation worse. These citations can also lead to jail time when they're not paid, which can make it more difficult for homeless people to get back on their feet. Police officers should be more concerned with real crimes, such as violent crimes and property crimes, crimes that actually pose a real threat to public safety. Instead, police are often more focused on harassing and ticketing people for minor offenses. This is not only a waste of time and resources, it's also cruel and inhumane. It's sickening for cops to treat the homeless community like this. Homeless people are often seen as being less than a human, and law enforcement officers are known to discriminate against homeless people, and that's unacceptable. But this cop is a joke. He's a clown. He comes right over to the citizen who's filming him, and he's so embarrassed of his actions that it's caught on camera, and now he wants to harass the citizen and put him in jail for a victimless crime. I mean, seriously, go fight some real crime. He just needs to switch that PTF backwards to FTP. Let's continue.
Could I get your ID,
No.
sir?
Did I commit a crime?
Well, I'm investigating something.
Am I being detained?
Well, not at this point.
Then no, you don't need my ID.
Okay, I'll just find out who you are. Jasper 629. I'm gonna find out who you are first, and
I think
I'll
we're
talk
all
to you.
set here. Have a
No,
great day.
I don't think we are, sir.
Am I being detained?
Sorry,
or am I
think
free
we're
to
good
go?
here. I need to find out who I'm talking to.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Hold tight. Hold
No,
tight.
you can hold tight.
I am holding
being
tight, and so will
hey,
you, sir.
you work for me, so you watch how you talk
Okay.
to me.
I'll talk to you how I see fit. All
No,
right?
you won't.
Yes, I will, sir.
Am I being detained?
Sir, just hold tight.
Am I being detained?
Could you
Yes or
repeat the
no?
name on that, please?
No. Am I being
Sir,
detained? Yes or no?
You don't have a beef with me. You have a beef
I
with
have
your
a beef with
neighbors.
you now.
You
Am
don't,
I
because
being
I'm talking to you
detained?
about
You're
your neighbors.
violating my rights.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Copy. All right, so you need to leave your neighbors alone.
At this
If you
point,
go
you're
back over there,
trespassing?
You will be trespassed.
At this
From
point,
there,
you're
okay?
trespassing.
No, I'm
You need
not.
to leave my
Okay.
property right
So I'm
now.
letting you know.
Hey, you don't
So
have any right to be here.
Okay.
Get off my private
Well,
property.
I'm telling you now. Don't be
Get
throwing
off
leaves
my
into
property.
your-
I don't care.
Sir,
You don't tell me nothing.
Okay, well, I am telling you
I'm
something.
30 fucking years old.
That's fine. I don't care, sir.
I've lived my life
Sir,
with
listen
no
here.
instruction.
Okay.
You don't tell me
Yeah,
what
well,
to do.
I am telling you what to do.
You don't tell me what to do.
I just am.
You are
and I'm
not
gonna
my boss.
continue.
You have no
Okay,
authority
sir,
to tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Sir, you're
Am I being
going to
detained?
do not throw leaves in your neighbor's
Am
yard.
I being
Do
detained?
you understand? That's
I
why I'm here,
understand.
because
Am I
your neighbors
being
have a
detained?
complaint with you.
Am I being detained? Yes or no?
Sir, The complaint is.
Why can't you answer my question? Why can you? Are you that?
Sir, the complaint is that you're throwing.
So your IQ's that low? You were one of them cops that got hired, huh? The idiot cops drop out high school.
Okay, so
I'm sure, yeah, huh?
I just need you to not put leaves.
Okay, I need you to get off my property. If I'm not being detained or if I'm not under arrest, you need to leave.
You just need to
have a great day.
Alone, okay?
Good day. Good day. Good day. Take off. Kick rocks, buddy. Have a better day. Kick rocks, homie. You tyrant. Get the off my property. You ever hear of the Constitution of the United States? Huh? Have you ever heard of the United States Constitution? Didn't you take an oath to uphold it? Yeah, sure you did. There are no exceptions to my freedom of speech. Get the off my property, man. Get off my property right now. Leave. Go home. Go be a tyrant somewhere else. No, who you think you are, homeboy?
Sir, I think you might want to go back to your house before you get
I think you should leave. I don't need your instructions. You're not my dad. Don't tell me what to do.
Guys, I understand a lot of you are well-rounded in your First Amendment and your civil rights, but when I'm doing these recaps, I'm trying to educate the more casual viewer, the viewer who doesn't know their rights or doesn't know about the First Amendment. So keep in mind, if you ever find yourself in this position where a cop comes on your property and is questioning you, you do have a Fourth Amendment that protects your home, including your yard, from any warrantless contact from police. So you don't even have to talk to them if you don't want to. You could do like Country Strong and Free and tell them to get off your property. If there was no crime committed and the judge didn't sign a warrant for the police to be on your property, they have no rights to be on your property at all. I love to see clips like this where citizens stand their ground and know their rights. Awesome job.
What's going on, man?
Hey, how are you? Good.
Lieutenant Cook, Southland Police Department. Something we can help you with?
No.
No?
Your name is Sergeant?
I'm Lieutenant Cook with the Southland Police Department.
And your name, Sergeant?
Jackie.
Thank you.
I just got a call saying you're kind of walking around, like taking photos of people's tags and in their cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I'm a journalist. I was just gathering content for a story. I'm taking pictures of like the different license plates and stuff.
So, taking personal license plates and government tags, or?
Well, I don't know what's the difference between personal and government. Some of them say
government, one doesn't.
Well, one of them over here says law enforcement on it, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Are you from Mississippi or?
Oh, I'm not from the area. No.
Where are you from?
I don't want to answer that. Don't want to answer that. Yeah.
Who do you work for? We're journalists.
I'm independent, meaning that I work for myself.
Okay.
That's
Do you have
correct.
an ID on you?
No, I don't have any ID on me, no.
You don't have any type of form of identification? Or
No,
anything,
no.
with a picture on it?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Do you have an ID out of the state?
What does it matter if I have an ID?
Because it's policy for us when we get out and speak with somebody, we identify who they are, so that way we can add it to our CAD notes, so that way if something happens or if somebody wants to file a complaint or whatever, it makes it easier for our bosses to know who we got and spoke with.
Yeah, Lieutenant, I do have an ID. Okay. I don't have it on me, and I don't make it a habit. It's my policy not to identify myself.
Okay.
Unless I committed a crime, no. Or
it's not necessarily you committed a crime. Again, it's whenever we make contact with the public, we usually, well, I say usually, we always get a name, date of birth, some sort of identification for them, whether it be via citation if they've made a traffic stop, or they call us out there, or we get a call from, say, City Hall.
Yeah.
Says, hey, somebody's walking around out here looking suspicious, taking photos of people's cars, of their license plates, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and I understand your policy completely.
Right. So that policy is, I'm going to ask you for your identification. So if you don't have it on you, I need to get your name and date of birth then.
Yeah, my policy is I don't identify myself unless you
then
suspected me.
I'm going to ask you to stop recording. I'm going to ask you to leave. And if you refuse to do that, then we'll take it up from the stuff from here. And
why would you stop me from recording?
Because there's no need for you to be out here then. You're on.
So you're saying because I won't.
I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
Because I won't identify myself to you. You're saying that I cannot engage in my constitutionally protected activity. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
But I have every right to be here. No.
Well, I have every right to ask you for your ID, but you don't want to give me that. So it's tit for tat.
But it's not a tit for tat. Okay. That's not very professional of you.
What was your name?
That's not very professional, sir.
What was your name?
Sir, I told you my policy is I don't.
Okay, what is your name?
Sir, I don't give my ID unless you suspect me of committing a crime, sir.
All right, you can have a good day. Well, the crime would be I'm asking you for something which is a lawful order, and you're failing to obey that lawful order. You
need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime that I'm committing or I'm about to commit in order to demand.
You just did by not giving me the information that I asked for.
That's not true.
Okay, I know who he is. He's one of these.
Just because I know the law, you know who I am.
All right.
Well, please.
One thing, if you want to look at the cars that are identifiably marked as police department.
So
by all means,
this Camry over here says law enforcement. Is that?
That's actually a personal tag.
So why does it say? Why would they do that? Preferential
because
treatment.
Mississippi has law enforcement tags that actually sponsor law enforcement activities, i.e., the benevolence fund. So when a cop gets killed, their family has money that's given to them to help support them because they lost the income for.
I can respect that. Yeah.
That's what that tag's for.
Okay.
The only cars that you're going to be allowed to look at out in this lot are ones that are clearly marked as South Haven Police Department or have a government tag, like on my unmarked unit that has a government tag. Outside of that, you cannot take pictures of those cars. You can't take pictures of the inside of those cars because that's private property. And by doing such, you are trespassing into that private property.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just telling you that's how it's going to work.
You can't trespass the eyes, and at the end of the day, if it's in public, I could see it. If you went up on a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's, it's the plain. I'm telling you right now, it's the plain view doctrine. It's the plain view doctrine, correct? If you could see it, are you trespassing into?
Reasonable suspicion to be out here to look at that car.
Are you when you're on a traffic stop, Lieutenant? Please, I'll let you talk. Can you let me talk? When you're at a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's car with your flashlight. Do you have any reasonable suspicion or anything? No, because it's called the plain view doctrine. Right. Anything you can see from public, that's it. And if you see a drugs or a gun or a firearm from plain view,
what's the difference between you and me?
Nothing really.
Is it not? Because I have this on here.
Yeah.
And it's also a safety
you have a badge
for me when I'm looking at that car, whether or not somebody's hiding in that back seat with a gun or an RPG or something to do something to me.
Yeah,
you, on the other hand, have openly admitted you are a journalist out there getting B footage for something, but you're also doing that not on government property, not on government vehicles, but on personal vehicles.
But they're in public. They're in public.
But we have reasonable suspicion.
So you're going to go to Walmart and do the same thing? Are you going to Walmart and do the same thing?
Well, Walmart would be private property, sir. This is public property, sir. That's the difference. Okay. This is public property.
Well, I'm asking you not to look.
I understand what you're asking me, sir. I understand.
Every vehicle out here is for an officer.
I
understand that.
Some of these are
public cars, the people that are up here that are filing complaints, legit complaints, that have emergencies or talking to us because something happened to them that involves the law enforcement needing to be there. So now you're taking a photo of a car that may belong to somebody that doesn't have anything to do with law enforcement outside of the contact that needs to be made with them.
You guys run plates all day. Anybody who's parked in,
right to do that.
If I'm in Walmart, giving your example, if I'm in Walmart and I'm going inside of Walmart, I can see the plates from anywhere I can. Sir, I think you're being unreasonable.
I'm not.
I'm being
very reasonable. I'm being very reasonable.
What you're trying to do is violate my constitutional rights, and I'm not going to let that happen here today.
There's no violation going here.
Okay, great.
I'd like to know what you got a card so I can see what website you're going to post this to so I can watch it later.
No, you'll find it. I guarantee you. You'll be very much aware of where it's being posted to. Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
You guys can have a great day now.
Thanks.
Thank you. Now they're going to go about their day.
Police officers are public servants, and their actions while on duty and in public spaces are subject to observation and recording. If a police officer's personal vehicle is visible in a public parking lot, it falls within the same legal boundaries as any other object in plain view, which brings us to the plain view doctrine that Sean mentioned. The plain view doctrine allows law enforcement officers to seize evidence or items in plain view if they have a lawful right to be where they are. This doctrine usually applies to evidence of crimes in plain view during a lawful search or observation. Officers should be well aware of the legal and constitutional rights of citizens, including the right to film in public. So trying to discourage or hinder citizens from exercising their rights displays the mistrust and the lack of transparency between law enforcement and the public.
What's up?
Sergeant Briggs.
Hey, how you doing?
And you are? I'm recording you too. So
okay,
we're fine.
That's fine. I don't care to tell you who I am.
Just asking what you're doing.
All right.
In this day and age, when law enforcement is getting attacked, we have to ask questions. out of the street. It's a public street. I don't want you to get hit by a car. And now I'm going to tell you to get out of the street before I write you a ticket for being a pedestrian and road.
Are you threatening me right now, sir?
I'm telling you to stay out of the street. It's a public street.
I'm on a public walkway. Why don't you stop harassing me and get the hell out of here, Briggs?
Sir, it's a street.
What's your badge number?
3, 4.
Take a hike.
3, 4. You're in the streets. Sir.
Take a hike.
I'm on a city-owned piece of property right now.
Quit trying to threaten me and boss me around.
I'm just telling you.
You think I'm going to put up with your... Do I look like the kind of guy that's going to put up with your bull crap?
Sir, I don't...
Do I look like the kind of guy who's going to put up with your bull crap? You're not worried one bit about my safety. Take a hike. I've made it... Listen, I've made it this far in my life without getting hit by any cars. I'll be fine without you.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a hike.
It's a public piece of property right here. It's right away. I'm going to stand in the right of way.
That's fine. You can follow me, stand wherever you want in the public area, but quit bossing me around and definitely quit threatening me.
I didn't threaten you.
You threatened to write me a ticket. Yes. In other words, you threatened to take money from me because you're upset that I wouldn't talk to you earlier.
No, I want you to stand.
All right, well, I'm at the end of the... No, that has nothing to do with it. Like I said, I made it this far in my life without getting hit by any cars.
Okay.
I'll be fine without you. Thanks for your help.
You're standing in a public street, sir. Please get out the street. I don't want you to get hit by a car.
Weren't you told to leave? Where's your supervisor at? I've had enough of your harassment. Where's your supervisor? Go get him. Call him out. Call him out. Call him out.
You can go around.
I told you to get your supervisor. You do as you're told. Get your supervisor.
You can go in the front lobby and request to speak to Deputy Chief Frank Paget.
You don't obey very well, do you? Bad public servant. Go get your supervisor.
No, sir, I'm not.
When you're told to get your supervisor, it's your policy to do so. Trust me, I've seen your policies.
I will report it to him when I go inside.
I asked you to get your supervisor out here. Either that or you take a hike and stop harassing me. You want to follow me? That's fine, but stop threatening me. I've told you already before.
And I've told you repeatedly, please stay out of the streets.
No, shut the hell up. I can walk along the side of the street all I want.
There's certain rules about that.
No, there's not. Shut up.
It's called pedestrian and roadway when sidewalk not...
And you're just upset because I wouldn't talk to you a few minutes ago and you're threatening to write me a ticket for walking along the street.
I really don't care, sir.
Yeah, then take a hike, then get the hell out of here.
I don't have to.
If you don't care, then leave. Okay, don't threaten me again. Briggs, where is your supervisor at?
Deputy Chief Frank Paget. Go around the front of the building, go in the front lobby, and ask to speak to Deputy Chief Paget.
I think he's calling your supervisor for you.
Okay.
No? Hey, will you call his supervisor for me? He's refusing to get him.
I've told you how to contact him.
He doesn't have to? What the hell is wrong with you, son?
I'm not your son.
What the hell is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong.
Do you understand who you work for? We didn't hire you to threaten and abuse us. We hired you to serve us.
I haven't threatened
Quit
you.
walking around threatening and intimidating people.
I haven't threatened you.
Now, the average person may not be in the police parking lot filming, but you got to understand clips like this one from James Freeman, they break down the barriers. So if you had a loved one or a family member at a police station and you had to go and film the situation, you understand that you can film at that public building. You do have that right.
Sergeant Isley, County Police.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Taking pictures.
Okay, you can take pictures.
That's correct. Well, tell this gentleman that because he's saying I can't.
Really be here on their property.
I'm not on their property. I'm on public property.
Okay.
Not only that, but right there it says public parking. I can go in that parking lot, right?
Okay, it's public.
I mean, I asked these guys, how do they?
Out here, you're in a street.
Well, that's because so I can be right here.
Well, it's a yellow curb as part of the street.
So I can be right here.
No, not really.
Well, so you can't tell me to not be in the road. There has to be an easement.
Well, the roadway's dangerous. You're obstructing.
Am I not lit up bright enough? Am I not bright enough here? I mean, don't you think people can see me here? I'm in bright.
Well, it's still, they have to slow down and change their direction of travel.
Okay.
Why don't we go to the public parking lot and stand there and talk?
Technically, that's not public parking.
Okay.
It says public. It says public parking.
I mean, let's take it down.
It says public parking. It says public, but it says public.
Okay, I understand that. That doesn't mean that it is. Can we go over to this parking lot and talk?
Sure.
Okay. Come with me. I'll stop traffic for you. Right this way. People have to stop, so you can't be in the street.
Well, I'm following you. I wasn't in the street. I was following you.
You wanted to go to the parking lot. See that yellow striped area that's not a parking area? Let's go stand over there.
That looks like private property.
Well, they told me that this was actually public property over here. Okay? So you want to stand here?
I'm good right here.
Okay, well, I don't want you in the street. So you're safe up on the grass, okay? I don't want you to fall. I want you to scoot over in the grass for me.
You keep issuing directives, and I think I've been walking.
It's for your safety.
But you're not in charge of my safety. I am.
Well, if somebody hits you, then I got to do it.
You're not in charge of my safety.
Did you have any purpose to be out here?
Yes.
What's that?
Officer accountability, building accountability.
Okay.
It's a First Amendment audit.
Okay.
And I'm just taking pictures of the building.
Okay.
You know, if they want to make an issue of it, I'll take pictures of every plate and every person that walks in and out of here.
That's okay. People, you can take their picture. I don't have a problem with that.
They have a problem with it.
Well, you're in a property of a detention facility.
I'm not in the property.
Okay.
I'm on a public street.
And over here, you're okay. I think over there, you're in there. There's cameras. That's a detention facility.
Right, but they have layers of security. I'm making sure inmates aren't rappelling off the structure.
Okay.
I'm making sure that these guys respect and honor their oath.
I understand that, and that's why I'm here.
Okay.
You have First Amendment right to take pictures of anything you want.
And that guy threatened me.
Okay, well, that's between you and him.
No, that's between you and him.
That's not between me and him.
I can bring it up. It's all being live streamed.
Okay.
Would you like to see it?
No, that's okay.
So you don't want to talk to him about making threats?
I'll talk to him in a minute. I just want to make sure you're okay. I want you to stay here, okay? And I'm going to go talk to him. Can we do that? I'm going to separate the two parties in this dispute, apparently, and I'm going to go talk to this guy for a second.
Okay. I'll maintain distance here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Sarge.
And your name is?
I'm a correspondent with Indiana News and Information.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a name?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you to identify yourself because you're here and we've obviously have a controversy. They're going to leave you alone. I'm going to depart here.
You're going to ask me to identify myself?
Yeah. Name, date of birth. That's all I need.
No, sir.
Okay. You're refusing to identify yourself. You're in front of a detention facility.
Hold on. Before we get going, would that be code 34285 3.5?
What's that?
Would that be this municipal code 34285 3.5?
Okay.
That'd be failure to ID. What crime have I committed?
I'm just trying to find out your name.
Yeah. But what crime have I committed?
I don't know that you're not a dangerous
It's only in the case of an infraction or an ordinance violation.
I'll tell you what. You want to take your pictures, you go ahead.
Right.
Stay off of their property.
Yes, sir.
That's not public property. That is a public facility, but it is a detention facility.
Right. I understand that. I understand that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's why I was never on. That's why I was never on the property.
All right. Thank you very much.
So what did they say about this? I can be in the grass or the walkway?
Yep. They tell me that is where the public parks when they come to their facility. Right. That, though it says public parking, is where their employees park. That is where juveniles are brought in.
Correct.
Okay. Now you can't film juveniles going into the facility. Then that's between you and the juvenile you film.
You can, because they have no expectation of privacy in public. You already know that.
Sees his picture on YouTube, that might be a question, but him and you can resolve in civil court or whatever. Okay.
Well, there's nothing to it because you have no expectation of privacy in public.
That's up to civil court. All right. As long as you're not out here where you're going to get hurt, and you're not going to hurt anybody.
Correct. I have no ill will or ill intent.
I don't know that.
Well, I'm telling you that I'm innocent until proven guilty.
People lie to me all the time.
Well, I can't help what other people do. I'm not.
You may be lying to me.
I'm not. I'm telling you I'm not.
How do I know that? I'm not.
Because right. Okay. But so you're saying that you're going to treat me as though I am lying? I mean, how dare you? I thought you were servant to the. I thought you were servant to the public.
None of what I hear and half of what I say.
I thought you were servant to the public.
I am.
Okay, so we're all terrible.
Do you just want to sit here and have?
No, I just can't believe you're calling me a liar, a thief, a cheat, a murderer.
I don't know you.
Right, I don't know you either. Do you have any internal affairs investigations?
I don't know. You'll have to ask internal affairs.
Do you have anything pending?
Not that I know of.
So is that Mr. Stone or Mr. Gladia? Which one do I ask?
That would be Captain John Zagelmeyer.
You want me to speak to Mr. Zagelmeyer?
You may, if you like.
I've spoken with him before. He knows who I am.
Okay. You're welcome to call him then if you know who he is. I'm okay.
Oh, yes.
I have nothing to hide.
I have a scar.
My life's an open book. All right? I'll be right back. I'm gonna talk.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
The The chances are great that at some point in your life, you will have an encounter with the police officer. But before you interact with a law enforcement officer, it's important to know your rights. And this includes knowing when you're required to identify yourself and when you're not. Now remember, if there's no reasonable articulable suspicion that a cop suspects you of committing a crime, then there's no reason you have to relinquish your identity. Also, be assertive. You don't have to be rude or confrontational. You should be confident and direct when interacting with these officers. Let the officer know that you know your rights and that you're not going to comply with their unlawful demands. If the officer keeps pressing the issue, don't be afraid to request their supervisor. Now, a real important question to ask law enforcement while you're in this situation is, are you being detained or not? Because if you're being detained, you need to know what's the lawful reason, what's the crime that you committed. And if the cop can't come up with a crime, then you need to make them aware that you're being unlawfully detained. And that would be a good time to request a supervisor. But be aware, some supervisors may be just as bad as the cop you're dealing with, but it's worth the try. And don't be afraid to do like Indiana News does and carry around a notepad, the most important statutes that you may need when you come across the cops.
Do you have any form of ID?
So, video, we're 2 minutes, 40 seconds in. It was really 35 when I was told I was being detained.
Okay, sir. Do you have any form of ID?
Just keep 6 feet distance, huh?
I need your ID, sir, so I can identify you. Because technically you're being detained right now. Because the activity you're doing is suspicious.
What's suspicious about
You're
it?
filming inside of a police station. You're taking pictures of our camera location. That's suspicious activity.
Well, I didn't know.
I saw you on
How's
our
it going?
camera, sir. So, I need your ID, sir.
And what's your name and badge number?
Right here. Strict bad 2412.
Right here. Okay. Now, you said I'm being detained for suspicious activity?
Suspicious activity outside of a police station.
Gotcha. What crime is it?
Well, we've had a lot of problems with people coming at us. So, heightened security.
Heightened security? Gotcha.
You're taking pictures inside the lobby, and now you're taking pictures of our security cameras and their location, and inside the police station.
Well, I'm taking pictures of anything my eye can see. Look at guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 1, 6. So what I'm saying is, what crime am I is it suspicion of? Is there a crime?
You're taking pictures of a police station.
But is there a crime? Suspicion, you have to have facts to go with the reasonable, articulable suspicion.
What you're doing is suspicious activity.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. Okay, guys, this officer just bumped into me. What's your name and badge number?
What did I do?
You bumped right into the back of me. What's your name and badge number?
Right, 1572.
Okay.
Right,
Long 1572 just bumped into me, guys, aggressively. Yes, you did. You bumped into me.
This is the fourth time I've asked you.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You have no reasonable suspicion. What's your reasonable?
If you're not committing any crime, you would give me your ID. We'll release you with an 849B.
That's not how that works. That's not how the Constitution works. I don't have to give ID. Hold on. I don't have to give ID. No, you hold on. Be quiet. I don't have to give ID unless I'm being reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime.
Boss.
You guys are getting a little close. Can you back up, please?
Well,
No, they're not backing up.
We're pretty. You accuse me of bumping you. We're both fat guys. We're 250 pounds.
Gotcha, and you bumped into the back of me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're blocking the sidewalk. I'm trying to
I'm
walk
off
by.
the side of the sidewalk, guys.
You're
Are all your body cams on, please? Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to be able to. Request them later. I'm not committing a crime. You guys have no reason to detain me. This is a First Amendment. Fuck your suspicion. This is a First Amendment protected activity. The Supreme Court has already ruled on this. I can come inside and record. I can record the outside, anywhere in public. Yes, I can. This is a public building. It's a public building. Yes, it is. Who owns the? That's what I did. That's what I was in the front. I was not in here. Never been in here. I was in the front. Who owns this building? Public, right? I can go in any public lobbies. Correct? Correct. Okay. So what I'm doing, actually, this is called a First Amendment audit, and you guys are actually failing like crazily failing, right? So what I have is I have the right to come record you. I have the right to come watch you doing your jobs. I have the right to come. I'm looking for good officers who are upholding the Constitution. I'm not finding any at this point. This is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm supposed to be able to do this without being harassed. You guys are harassing me. I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police officers, 7 at the door, and the other ones that came through. So what is the issue? What reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime do you have? Tell me. You got that? I'll give you my ID. What crime have I committed besides standing out in public recording? What crime? Tell me. Tell me, tyrant. Tell me. Because I know you're a tyrant. I can tell. Tell me, tyrant. You're one too. You're getting real close to me. That's Tupper, guys. Badge 4115. Markley 867. Now this officer's real close trying to intimidate me, guys.
What are you talking about? We're giving you 849B form.
Why are you so close? There is no 849B form for what?
Because I informed you you were being detained for specific
Yeah, we're
activity.
supposed to.
Just what crime? You can't
When the
detain
car
people
drove
for
in, you were in
suspicious.
there taking photos.
Is there a crime?
Yes.
What's the crime?
You're not allowed
I can't trespass in public, and you can't trespass my eyes.
Real quick, guys, it's super important these officers have specific facts if they want to detain you. Now, as you can see, these officers are trying to make up a crime. Some saying trespassing, some saying you're pointing your camera in. So get a specific crime if they want to detain you, because they will make up anything to hem you up. So get your notepad ready, because Bat's going to show us exactly how to handle this situation.
I'm perfectly. I didn't stick my phone. I stand it out here. It's all on camera. So I'm fine, but I don't like being harassed. I don't like being harassed, guys. You guys are.
You're breathing really hard.
I know, because you guys are harassing me. I'm intimidated. I'm surrounded by a bunch of police officers who are trying to demand. Well, for one, I can tell you what you're doing wrong. You see a cameraman. You see a cameraman doing a First Amendment protected activity, and you guys are trying to detain me. Hold on, you guys aren't trying to detain me. You are detaining me. No. I got it on camera. I'm detained. Am I not being detained?
You have to give us your ID.
That's not true. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
This is the thing.
I don't have to follow any of that. There's no crime. I don't need a release form. I'm releasing you. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You guys can all go back to work. If I'm not committing a crime, you guys have no authority over me. Is that true or not true? It's true, correct? I actually have authority over you if I'm not committing a crime. I'm actually above you. You guys are public servants. Yeah, bounce. See you later. Dismissed, guys.
Okay.
There's no reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. I think I know a little. I'm sure you guys can tell by talking to me. I might know a thing or two about this, right?
Do you live in a house or apartment or anything like that?
None of your business.
Okay.
So you guys can go. You guys are like bad little kids right now. Go back to work. You guys are good?
So are you.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, I'll stand here all day.
I can stay here if I want to.
So this is San Francisco police, guys. They failed. This is a First Amendment audit fail, guys. They did not respect my First Amendment right. I've been detained now for 10 minutes. I am detained. You told me I'm detained. We got more police arriving, guys. Here's their sergeant.
Free to go. You're free to go detained. Okay.
Well, here's my supervisor right here, sir.
Cool. How's it going, Sergeant? How you doing?
How are you?
Can I have your name and badge number for the record?
It's right here. Balmy 818. BALMY 818.
Cool. It's right
What's your
here,
name?
guys. There's another
What's your
one
name?
right here. What was that?
What's your name?
You can call me Good Citizen. So I'm out here recording.
I prefer to speak to you by name. You know my name? I'll give you my first
I
name.
gotcha, but you have to give me your name, though, because you're a public servant, and it's in your policy. I've actually read your guys' policy.
Well, that's good.
So it's in there.
For you?
Nothing. I'm hanging out. I'm being surrounded now by 8 officers. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 officers.
Why would you be taking pictures of the inside or filming of the inside of the building?
Let me ask you a question. Is it illegal? Is it illegal to film in public? Can you trespass my eyes?
I asked you the question first.
I know, and now I'm returning it with a question because I don't have to. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to. No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
Can you understand why that would be concerning?
Negative.
You don't?
No, because I believe in the Constitution. This is a First Amendment protected activity. Supreme Court has ruled on this. And Sergeant, you're failing as well, and you are dismissed. I'm out here. You're dismissed, bud. Yes, yes.
Well, here's the deal.
You're
old
dismissed.
enough to understand logic, right? So you're old enough to understand why it would be concerning if someone is possibly gaining intelligence on the building or anything like that, right? Looking at the building and trying to look into places where a normal, bypasser on the street wouldn't necessarily be concerned with. Okay, but the fact that the amount of attention that you're
That you guys are giving me negatively for no reason. There's no violation. Where's the violation of crime?
You're free to go.
I know I am. You guys are also free to go. I won't leave it. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I'm hanging out till you guys go back to work. So go back to work, all you, especially her. She's a tyrant. You got a tyrant there. You got a tyrant there. It seems like they learned from you. You're a sergeant. Yeah. You seem like a tyrant.
I'm a pretty reasonable guy.
You guys are kind of all trashy officers. Go back to work. There we go. What are you, a lieutenant?
This here is a release.
I don't need a release. There's no crime. Are you a lieutenant?
Humor me.
Good job. What's your name? Here, I'm trying to highlight you, actually. This is Officer Sullivan, guys. Badge number 1761. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. He told his officers to get back to work. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. This is a First Amendment protected activity, and there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do.
We'll take it. We'll book it as evidence.
There you go. Book it as evidence. And now I'm going right back in the lobby. I'll see you guys in there, huh? Here, let me check these cars. We got, hey, Lieutenant, this officer purposely smashed into the back of me too, and I have it on camera as well. So there's going to be a complaint form against Wong. He's a piece of trash. That cop, hey, you're a piece of trash. Matter of fact, I'm going to hang out with you. You're all right. What are you doing on the phone?
I was going to take your picture of the police report. It's a suspicious occurrence.
Look at all these guys. These are some fucking tyrants. They were right about San Francisco, man. Holy shit. Lieutenant, you know what I'm doing, right? This is a First Amendment audit. You guys just failed. You guys just failed.
You are getting a little close, so
your officers were within 6 inches, 12 inches from me.
I can be close now.
But let me ask you a question. Is there anything by law saying I can't stand wherever I want?
Yes.
There's nothing by law. So now the lieutenant's failing. I can be as close to you as I want. There's no law. You were. All your cops were. What do you mean? You guys are trash. I'm trying to highlight good officers, and you guys are acting like pieces of trash, especially you. It doesn't matter. You did it. I can do it. It's legal. I can stand next to all you guys, and I'm gonna. So you're dismissed. All you guys f***ing trash.
So let's keep in mind, reasonable suspicion is enough to justify detaining you, but not to arrest you. To arrest you, police must have probable cause. In order for these officers to claim reasonable suspicion, they must have specific facts that a crime has been committed. Whether an officer can detain you or not is entirely dependent on the situation, but in any case, the officer must meet constitutional standards before denying you your liberty. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where officers say you're detained, make sure you have the officer articulate a crime while you're being detained, because a detention can lead to arrest. So the longer you're in the detention, an officer can find some other evidence giving him the probable cause to arrest you. Make sure you have that officer articulate what crime you committed, and if he can't articulate a crime that you committed, immediately request a supervisor to the scene.
How are we doing? How are we doing?
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid, okay? I understand that you have an issue with law enforcement. I understand that you're trying to film me, but in the process of you filming,
do you understand that this is public?
Let me finish real quick. In the process of me filming,
am I being detained?
You filming me?
Am I being detained?
Did you see these lights?
So does that mean I'm being detained?
You are being detained right now. Why?
What reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion?
A child. That is why. And I was trying to explain that to you, but you want to interrupt me just to ask.
So am I under arrest? Are you going to arrest me for filming a child, sir?
All right.
In public?
Listen.
I don't need to listen to your contact is non-consensual.
You can't ask me a question and then not allow me to answer it. Like how? Why would you ask the question if you're not going to let me answer, Miss? Why? Why even ask the question then? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to ask a question and then not allow anybody to answer? Okay. So, just so you understand, since I didn't get a say when I initially started talking to you, I understand that you are filming. You are free to film. I have no issue with that. We are on public property. I have no issue with that. Just so you know, I am filming as well. Okay? Body cam for video and audio. Alright? So, the reason I'm coming over to talk with you is because you are filming. I understand that you like to film us and make sure that we are doing our job correctly and proficiently. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But in the process of you filming me, you're filming a child. Okay? Of all the different interactions that you've had with law enforcement. That is the reason I came over here to speak with you, okay? Do you understand that? Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
For what
encounter.
crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
For
me.
filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes.
Are you for real, dude? In public?
Were you not filming me talking to that child? My point exactly.
Am I free to go, sir?
You are not free to go.
Am I under
have
arrest,
my
sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your
so
supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman. So, why are we filming a chick?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton, badge number ZH462. Okay. Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
What articulable reasonable suspicion of a crime have I committed that made you detain me, sir?
Why do I continue to answer that question specifically if I've already made that
Because you haven't stated a law that says I can't film a child in public.
It is illegal to film a child.
Are
Yes,
you
it is.
ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so. Okay. So this is my supervisor. So I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile. Say what? I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
All right. I stated that. I stated that.
What do you mean just be gone? He can detain me illegally, sir.
You're not detained. You can go.
He detained me, sir. Am I being detained, Mr. Horton?
He's undetaining you. Yes.
No, it's not even that. I'm recording this because I wanna see Marlboro Township Police is doing their job and their knowledge of our rights.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
So again, now let's go back to the whole
Mhm.
you. I'm not gonna say refusing, but being unwilling to identify yourself. All right. Your name's Sergio. That's
Right.
all I got so far. I know
Okay.
you're 24 years old.
There
so
you go.
you're somewhere in the 1995, 1996 range.
There you got that.
born.
You got that
All
right. Yep.
So, what I want to know, that's all I want to see is that
Mhm.
I have a record of who I spoke to. All right. Say you go down to another police department later on,
Mhm.
and something goes sideways. Say you go down to a, you know how the world's all camered up now. Not just these cameras. Not
Exactly,
just this
yeah,
camera, but the cameras
exactly.
here, all around here. All
Oh,
around
yes,
there,
I'm aware of
parking
that.
Lots, stores,
Mhm.
whatever. You happen to be walking through a parking lot, see somebody, somebody's car door open, car window open. See something nice. I'm not accusing you of doing this. I'm not saying you're the type of person that would do this, but in the event that something like that happened.
We're gonna cut this short right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain something to you, Sergio, and I'm gonna get right to the point to you. You have every right to film.
Thank you.
You can listen. Let me finish.
Mhm.
You have every right to film, but as soon as you stop the day-to-day operations of any public or of any municipal function of the township of Marlboro, you can be arrested for disorderly persons offense, because now you've disrupted the governmental functions of these people working here. Okay, do you understand that?
Can I speak now, sir?
Well, you could speak because whoever the person is that's telling you to say whatever you're saying on here has no idea what they're talking about. Okay, so you can hook up Facebook Live or whatever this thing is on that you're on to exercise your right. You have every right to do that.
Right.
But I'm telling you, as soon as you stop the day-to-day operations of the function of the government, you're interfering.
And what exactly am I? All I did was
didn't
ask.
say you were doing anything.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh,
I
you're
said
saying
when you do that.
Okay. So
Listen
I haven't,
to-
right? I
listen
haven't done it, right?
No.
Okay.
Listen to what I am saying.
All right.
When you do that, then it would be a totally different story. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Sergio.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, officers.
All right, later, Sergio.
Thank you. Marlboro Township Police. Oh, yeah, it's very windy out here. Yeah. Yeah, careful. There you go, guys.
So at the beginning of this ordeal, the cops were very adamant that For the People's Rights was very suspicious because he was holding a camera inside this public building. Now remember, reasonable suspicion means that any reasonable person would suspect that a crime was in the process of being committed, had been committed, or was going to be committed very soon. Now taking photographs and video of things that are plainly visible in public spaces is a constitutional right, and that includes the outside of federal buildings, as well as transportation facilities, police, and other government officials carrying out their public duties. So clearly, holding a camera inside this public building is not a crime, which means there's no reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed. So no crime, no ID. Sorry.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.
Police.